Hello. Thank you for
What's happening here?
Jason.
Yeah,
You're there.
I tricked you into taking that seat.
Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome. Today is Astral Circus. Oops, all Dion. Thank you for joining us for session. What are we going to call this?
Well, it's
It's
session
still
49.
Session 49.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Session 49.
With an asterisk.
Session 49A of the Astral Circus, Actual Plays on Happy Jack RPG Network. To find all the sessions of this game, visit happyjacks.org /the Astral Circus, and to find all the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, I can speak English, visit happyjacks.org/shows. Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm Dion apparently, and I'm the GM for this short intermission.
And to be clear, you've been Dion the whole time.
Well, they don't know that.
When he's Jason.
Except when I'm Jason.
Okay, I see.
We pass for each other.
That's
We
right.
talked
Yeah,
about this.
we are frequently mistaken for each other.
Yes.
That is true.
You guys would be surprised how often Jason gets pulled over. Okay.
Well, that's surprising. How often he gets let off the hook.
Just a heads up, content warning, we are a rated M for we are immature. All the things, blood, guts, sex. I'm sure someone will kiss something at some point, even in this short intermission. So, you know,
We'll find a way.
yeah, adults only. And we all here have safety tools, and we use them to make sure that we are all safe. We make sure that everybody is cool with the story, because your friends being safe is far more important than whatever silly story you came up with, and you should use them too. We're not playing our usual people, as you can imagine. We'll explain more in a minute, but also if you've been keeping up with the story, you'll be familiar with some of these people. So, well, I mean, you're familiar with all of these people in the room with us, but some of the people that they are piloting for this. So, what's your excuse?
Hey, I'm Jason. I use he, him pronouns, and I'll be playing Tim. Not the Dread Sorcerer Tim, just Tim, the Ranger. Youngest of 3 siblings, in fact.
How do you spell that again? Just
Thym. Tim.
Hi everybody, I'm Sam. I use they them pronouns, and I will be playing Rosemary, the eldest sibling of the trio, and an artificer.
Hello, I am Pooja. I don't use pronouns, and today I shall be playing everyone's favorite sibling.
oh. Y'all just
Except when it's mealtime.
That's true, yes.
And except when heavy things need to be lifted.
Yep.
Mm.
I am the changeling monk sage.
So we're doing a little interlude, and we are going to take this time to check back in with the people of the Astral Circus, because unlike Jason, when I'm DMing, I actually remember this is an Astral Circus play, and we're gonna do things with the circus. Imagine that.
Wild.
Yeah, you know.
That.
Sorry, it's the astral.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. Astral
Yeah,
Circus.
it needs a little more ass on it.
Exactly. Just put a little more ass into it.
Listen, I like the natural ass that it came with. All right, we can. If you guys want to. So, there is no recap because we're making this shit up as we go. So come along with us as we tell this story. We open on the Astral Circus having parked its boat at
It's a caravan. Caravan of wagons.
yes, it was the joke. But
They actually do park.
they actually do park.
That's hamsters.
we
Know how to
have-
park it.
We have parked the hamsters and unloaded the caravan and are in the midst of setting up the circus at somewhere within Rivington, just outside of Baldur's Gate, in the space that Lucretius once had the main Astral Circus. For Lucretius has called and asked for a personal favor. There was to be a one-night only performance that the main circus was going to do. You hear the song too. That for reasons they could not make it to, so they called up Cornelia to see if the Astral Circus could instead perform here in Baldur's Gate. Cornelia, wanting to make Lucretius happy, took it on, but is currently pacing, nervous, because some of her major performers are not present. They're busy doing whatever they're doing in the hills. We'll check up on that later, I'm sure. They're fine. They're fine, right?
They're
Yeah,
fine.
They're fine.
Toad's fine.
And so, the crew has been gathered for this performance must be perfect. Must be perfect. Reputation is on the line. This is Baldur's Gate. This is the biggest scene we've had. So, she starts by bringing everybody together, and she gives a speech, short, sweet, and to the point. And she says to each of you in a slow, well, as slow as Scottish will allow her to go, cadence.
Or, Welsh.
Sure. Yeah.
I am going to do my best to actually do Scottish.
All right. That would be fun.
Let's go.
I've never heard that here.
I don't have much to say. Use your head. Do your best. Bring down the hoose. Dismissed. Yeah, all right.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
And the first question you are to ask is, as the siblings, how are you performing? Because now you've been bumped up to performers. How are you performing in this show to make this an amazing experience? How are you going to wow the people in Rivington and those coming in from Baldur's Gate?
I am proficient in a number of musical instruments. So Sage can warm everyone up with a bit of a song and then accompany Rosemary's act.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, perhaps a sharpshooting demonstration?
That's a great idea. If you dangle me upside down from Erie's platform,
Yes.
and then I'll take the bow, and then we'll put the apple on your head, and then I can totally do it. I've done it before. In my head.
That's not quite what I meant.
Oh.
Without the apple on my head, that is an interesting idea, though.
We're definitely dangling you upside down, regardless of what happens now.
Excellent.
So you are doing what now?
Well, I mean, I can play the bagpipes, or I can shoot a gun.
What if we set up
what
like
if you...
a set of revolving targets? And then it really is a sharpshooter demonstration.
Yeah.
And all the targets can be set to a different pitch. So it makes its own percussion.
Oh.
What if you shoot an apple off my head? No, we're off the apple.
I'm not
Okay.
shooting at you, Tim.
All right.
As tempting as it may be.
I feel like it's worth reminding everyone that Tim is solid 6'2", built kind of like a modern day wrestler, not like an 80s WWE, like just is muscly, athletic, wears a lot of leathers, has this fantastic beard that I in real life am jealous of. He has this like short, like really well manicured beard that just like really sets off his jawline. And he's just a handsome young man. He's maybe even still got a little bit of his baby smooth, a little bit of the baby fat there of like, he's 20, he's a good looking kid and in good shape. And is just always eager to try stuff. Looks up to his older siblings, but also kind of wants to put himself in there, he acts with enthusiasm. He plays instruments with enthusiasm. He shoots apples off of people's heads with enthusiasm. So, pitched targets?
I think so. Yeah.
Pitch target sharpshooter. What is Tim doing?
Well, I thought that bullets and arrows we could hit. We could time the
Oh,
targets.
you're doubling that.
Oh,
I thought that was you were
Are we
helping with that.
competing?
How would it compete if we're trying to make it play a song?
Oh, that's true.
Unless one of us is dangling upside down while we do it just as well. That might be an interesting. You could dangle upside down, or I could dangle upside down. Either way.
I'm gonna leave the dangling upside down to you.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll accompany on, I don't know what two of these instruments I picked even are.
Ooh, what
What are they?
Oh,
Shawm
Oh, that's a long horn thing.
and a yarting.
That I don't know.
I don't know either.
I meant to look it up, and then I forgot about them.
So are we doing just one big orchestral show? Is this, you guys are really doing one night only? The
Yeah, I
D&D
think
one night
so.
only?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here we go. It's kind of like it's a plucked string instrument. It's kind of like a guitar, but like rounder.
Oh, and I'm sorry. A sham is actually a double reed woodwind instrument,
Okay.
but it has this conical flare. I always thought of it as a horn, but it's like a real super honkin' oboe,
I
a
think
goose's oboe, if you will.
So it's sax.
Yeah.
y'all will have the percussion down from the sharpshooting,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
so I will accompany on the yarting.
I like it.
So we're doing one big musical performance with the siblings. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Tim has already introduced us to what Tim looks like. For showtime, how are the sisters dressed? Or
Depends on Sage's presentation.
that's why I was like, wait, Sage is a changeling. How are the other siblings dressed?
Let's see.
And also, what do they look like and how many abs?
All the abs. We all have all the
Yeah.
abs.
All the abs. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, and Tim's performance wear is shirtless, obviously. Like, he has pants and boots so that he has something to tie ropes to when he's upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And has he has 4 abs because he still has a little bit of that layer, right? That little bit of softness. And, except for when he sucks it in to, pose. And then he can get all 6.
When he gets, when he purposely dehydrates himself in
Yes.
order to.
Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, he, comes out, gives the people what they want.
For those of you at home, there's no amount of sucking in that will make 2 abs pop out.
Yeah.
Been there, tried it, doesn't work.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It works. It's a fantasy world and it works.
Just do some sit-ups and push-ups before the performance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just get your
Real
pump.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. For Rosemary, I think so she is an elf, I think brunette, if I remember correctly.
Can be.
Can be, sure. Let's go with that.
There's magic.
Sure, great. And for the performance, she is wearing kind of like a gunslinger style coat.
Ooh.
With a midriff bearing shirt underneath, 'cause you
Nice.
gotta show the abs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then some leather pants. Giving like Kate Beckinsale and Van Helsing vibes.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Healthing, yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand how much that was my crush.
I feel like the whole table could
Stay.
agree
Yep.
with you.
Yeah, we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
And since Adam can't be here for the next 3 episodes, we are going to be talking about abs a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Enough to make up for Adam's absence.
Yes.
Absence.
And yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Not so fun sitting over there now, is it?
We are just, we have not even begun to ab. Wait
Ab-lib.
until we get into crunch time.
Ab-lib is good. I liked it. Sit up and take note.
There you go.
So Sage today, for the performance, is going to have two different vibes going.
Mhm.
So there's a little pre-show warm-up situation where they're presenting very femme, and like it's like they got Sage and Slate had been talking about clothes before Slate left.
Very
So it is
creepy.
very like pieces of fabric draped, except like there's so many layers. They're very gauzy, except like across their torso, every part is covered up except the fabric is crossed in such a way that it reveals the diamond of their abs.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hot.
And
Very.
then they do quick change backstage.
Do you have to leave?
Well, I would be wearing the same clothes.
Yeah, the same
Oh,
outfit. You
gotcha,
want to change the
gotcha,
outfit.
So saunter off stage and come back as very mask, like a matching set of leather pants to what Rosemary is wearing and shirtless like Tim.
Nice.
Oh.
And I think in this guise they
It's a guys, if you will.
it is a
I was high-fived, so it must have been good.
I need a table to roll on to see what.
Oh.
Oh.
I need like a. Well, here we go. Here's a table. I still have the other table up. That works out.
What table is this?
Yeah.
In this case, it's the reincarnation table, just because I never closed.
Oh,
these.
sure, yeah. Changeling.
They come out, or he comes out as an orc.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
All right. I got lost in all the ab jokes, but I followed all of that. So we prepare this beautiful array of sibling music making and merriment, along with quick changes and extravagant outfit and flowy outfits and abs everywhere. I would have you roll for how well it goes, but I'm actually going to presume that this goes well for the simple fact that people are excited for this. Not only because you represent the circus that everybody already knows and already is looking forward to, but more so you all as the Astral Circus have also gained your own reputation and people are really coming juiced to see
Oh,
this.
sweet.
This is an opportunity to see the Astral Circus go. I am going to make you roll for how shooting upside down goes.
Sure.
Because that can go catastrophically wrong. So
Okay.
were you able to actually shoot upside down? Would you make an acrobatics check for me, please?
What about athletics?
No. No.
I didn't know that's what I was agreeing to.
Okay.
We're getting to the FO part of
Okay.
the fuck around and find out.
I
Real
got a 15.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It goes well. I'm sad about it, but it goes well. So yeah, it goes off without a hitch.
I feel like it's so Eerie is a illusion wizard,
Mhm.
and I feel like he's set up the spell rope trick.
Mhm.
So he's like literally just dangling out of nothing, right? With the rope tied around his feet. And
Mhm.
just like boom, you know.
What song did you all play? What did we hear the ringtone version of from all of this gunslinging?
Oh
energy?
yeah.
Wild Wild West.
Oh sure, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, goes off without a hitch. You have a wonderful night. Carnelia is happy. Lucretius, upon hearing, will be happy. You have done the thing. You settle in for the evening. We have the sisters around campsite. Good night. Night's over. Some downtime to just hang out, relax, talk about the day. What are you guys talking about? What's going on? High-fiving each other.
Oh well, Tim would probably be seeing if there are any eager fans who would like to get to know one of the stars of the show better. Not passing up this opportunity where some of our hottest members are currently in the hells. I'm like, got a shot.
Okay. Tim's going on. Okay, Tim's looking for
Yeah.
audience members. So
Tim's on the prowl.
that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to make it sound creepy.
Yeah, well, he's making himself available. If there was an enthusiastic suitor,
Mhm.
he would be interested.
It is late enough that most of the audience has dissipated,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Roll perception. Is there anybody left just outside the gate?
That's fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good call.
'Cause they're not gonna be right here.
Okay, 13 plus 6 is 19.
Oh, what's Tim's? What is Tim like?
I mean, Tim is not concerned about gender.
Okay.
But Tim likes like somebody with a reasonably sturdy build who can sort of keep up with it. You know what I mean? Like, not that he wants to arm wrestle his date, but just, you know,
Sure.
you want
Not that he wants to arm wrestle with Dave.
just want somebody that's not gonna break.
Yeah.
Because
I would say just outside the gate there is.
if you think he takes off his belt of ogre strength, you are mistaken.
Oh,
The
my
belt
God.
stays on.
Yeah.
Stays on?
Yeah.
I love it. Just outside the gate there is a young ogre. Gender can't be identified from here. You'd have to go out there.
Ogre.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm sorry, orc. I meant to say
Orc,
That's what
okay.
I meant to say orc, not ogre.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go and introduce myself. I assume they wanted to see people from the show.
You assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah, it looked like you were uncomfortable up there. Was it uncomfortable being upside
Oh
down like
no,
that?
it's easy to do it. I've practiced so much. It's I barely even think about it anymore.
It was impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, we like to put on a good show. You know, people pay for us to come here, and it's yeah, we just it's important to give everyone something to feel good about. You know, the city's rebuilding, and it's there's a lot going on.
Well, what are you up to now?
Well, I'm at loose ends. I was gonna look for a place to get a drink or something nearby. Do you know of a good spot?
I mean, I was headed back into the city. Are you staying in Rivington or are you going into the city?
I will sleep in Rivington when it's time to sleep, but it's a little early.
Is all of this the persuasion that Tim is putting into it?
Yeah.
Tim is not beating the creep allegations.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. Roll perception.
He's not good at this.
Yeah, roll perception.
I want to be clear that that's intentional.
That's
And
why I asked.
not my personal game.
I asked.
18.
Well, I mean, the dice say he's not bad at it.
Would you say perception or persuasion?
I'm sorry, persuasion is what I meant.
Oh, okay. So the persuasion, it's actually better. It's 19.
There you go.
Okay. Well, we could. You want to go grab a drink?
Yeah, I mean, if you know a cool spot, I'd love to see what there is. I actually haven't gotten to explore the city much.
Okay. Okay. Well, you want to? We were heading in now. You free now, or do you have
Sure.
somewhere you need to be?
No, I'm yeah, lead the way. I'm Tim, by the way.
Don.
Don. Okay.
As you turn to leave, you feel a tap on the back of your knee.
Mm.
Very small, low on the leg tap.
Mm-hmm.
Cornelia is tapping you.
Mhm.
Hi.
No, nowhere to be.
Not right now.
You sure?
What am I supposed to? Maybe I forgot something.
We have a visitor.
Okay. Don, thank you for your invitation. I have to take a rain check.
Well, if the time for sleeping is not till much later, you can always come find me at the Silvery Bar.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You go back into camp?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is everybody appropriately uncomfortable?
What? We're just flirting.
Yeah.
What is
No,
that?
no, no. I mean, Tim being awkward
I know.
is,
I know.
painful.
It is.
The secondhand embarrassment is real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Excellent.
Dawn's into it, so.
The dice.
Yeah, look, you can't. There's
Don
no
did not
accounting
want
for
to be
taste.
into it. The dice did the-
Dawn was charmed despite themselves.
Gosh, I've never liked somebody I shouldn't have liked before.
Man. Ooh. Too
Too
real.
real.
Back to fantasy.
Stares into camera.
Carnelia gathers you all because someone is here at camp who they would like you all to hear from. It is a young, about your age, early 20s elvish woman. Very stark white skin, auburn straight hair. Not a hair out of place. Like, it's hard to tell because she's wearing armor, but it is perfectly oriented on her shoulders. Like, each pauldron is perfectly even with the other. Like, this was, and it was intentionally so, right?
Yeah.
If you traced how she walked, it is the straightest of lines,
Yeah.
right? And as she stands, it looks almost statuesque. There is sort of nothing out of place, out of order, and that is intentional. And she starts with, my Jahira, my mother, informed me that you all might be of some assistance. Am I to understand that you are more than performers?
Okay, well, if Carnelia set this meeting up, then it's probably right. Like we
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
expectation has been met.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carnelia specifically brought them over
Yeah.
Yeah.
to you all.
I'd
What-
still typically stand sort of between and behind Rosemary and Sage. One, just to keep an eye, but also like my big mouth has gotten me in trouble before, and I've learned that lesson. I'll never do it again. That's not true.
Rosemary takes the lead and says, when the situation requires, we can be a little bit more than the circus.
I think the situation might require.
Oh, actually, I do have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Do we know that Jahira was a prominent harper?
Do you know that she was a harper? You guys know the crew enough to know who Jahira is. I would imagine you would probably, it's not a secret
Yeah.
within the crew that Jahira's a harper, so I would imagine you all know
Okay.
that Jahira's a harper. Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to lean forward and whisper in Rosemary's ear,
Mhm.
like, I don't know about working for the Harpers.
Are you trying to not be heard? Or do you not
No,
care if you're overheard?
Not really. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Mhm.
I'm just like, in case Rosemary doesn't know that Jahira's, that's what we're talking about, I was like, that's kind of my, yeah.
She snaps onto you when you said that, like visually snaps onto you and says, I assure you, I am not associated with Jahira's crew.
Oh. Oh,
And
my
she
bad.
comes back. And she says,
If you're here and asking us,
mhm.
then one would venture a guess that you already know that we're more than just performers.
Yes, but one can never be too sure. I am Ryan, and I was part of the crew who were evacuating the refugees during the whole debacle in Baldur's Gate, and we have since been setting up hamlets outside of the town for those who prefer not to return. And in my duties, I have been connecting each of them with one another, helping them to organize governments, and then making those governments attached to the Council of Baldur's Gate so that they may have some representation and can have the resources that they need so that they can be well taken care of despite being outside of the wall.
So an ambassador.
The title is too formal, but the idea fits. I have since gone and surveyed all of the hamlets to make sure that everything was proper. And I double check everything I do, triple check usually, and I have come to realize that there is a tavern not far out of town that's not part of any of the hamlets. It is called the Rooster's Crow. And, well, there's no record of it. There's no financial record. There's no construction record. It doesn't exist on paper.
As diplomatically as possible, taverns all often don't exist on paper, especially when there's been, say, a massive governmental upheaval.
Yes,
Or an established ring of multiple rings of competing criminal organizations.
that also occurred to me. And what is the most strange is that so many, in fact, everyone that I've met from Baldur's Gate knows this place and remembers it fondly. And not from recent years. It's from as far back as childhood, of stopping in for goods or resources in or on their way in or out of the city. We all have distinct, vivid memories of it existing. Even lords, nobles, people who would be sure that they received their money. And there's not a single trail to this place at all. There are hamlets that have been constructed and completely built from the ground up that have deeper records than this place. Even the criminal organizations, they pay someone. We can find the paper trail or money trail. This place just does not exist. It has paid no one. It pays fealty to no one. No one lays claim to it, and yet we're all deeply aware of it.
Well, is it, if it doesn't exist, is it hurting anyone?
It is unassuming for the moment. We don't have any record of anything going terribly wrong there. It just is an anomaly that bothered me. I reached out to Jaheira, and she had similar concerns. She said something to the effect of, "Contact me when it's a real problem." Or something as harsh as that. But she did tell me where I could find you all and that you might be able to help. Because it turns out people not from Baldur's Gate, well, they experience it differently. They don't have these deep connections, which obviously they're not from here, but it just is a bothersome distinction. When I talked to Jaheira, she said that either this is the work of some master fraudster who's been getting away with this for presumably decades, or there's something magical afoot, which concerns me because we have had a hag problem before.
Oh.
Oof.
I don't
Nasty
know that that's what
creatures.
this is, but yes, that is my major concern.
But if people are getting hurt, they could hide it or cover it up.
Especially if it
Yes.
is a hag, the embarrassment factor is quite high.
Mhm.
Well,
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to take a look. We're already here. I'm assuming you have some compensation package prepared for
Oh,
our assistance.
there are several people who are hoping that this is the work of a fraudster and are eager to get their payday for several decades of tax fraud. So I am here offering top dollar for your time.
I can see why Carnelia was so insistent we meet you right away.
It was a bit strange how quickly she walked me right into the center of your camp. Especially once I paid her in advance.
well, I'll go get my glaive.
We'd like to hear any of the information you have on it so far. Obviously, its location, people who have been there. You said that outsiders had a different reaction to it. How so?
Well, again, outsiders don't have a fondness for it. And that's
But have they been there?
even once they've been and have left, they talk about it like a bar. And I guess maybe they just haven't had the time to build an experience, but I've never met someone from Baldur's Gate who doesn't have fond, warm, fuzzy memories.
The
of this
same
place.
type of
Yes.
fond memories.
And that's, well, if it wasn't currently happening, I would say it was impossible. Even we don't have quite a sterling reputation. Except for Ezthe.
True. There would be at least one person in Baldur's Gate who didn't like it
Or hadn't been.
or hadn't been. But the fact that everyone remembers it fondly is quite strange.
Or it's awesome.
In which case, we should also go.
That's a good point.
It's quite the average hut in appearance. It is, well, there is one more problem. You said its location. I cannot tell you exactly how to get there. I can't tell you. If I started to go, I could find my way there, but I can't tell you how to do that.
So-
That is suspicious in and of itself.
So you mean to lead us to it?
No, I will not be doing this at all. That's what I am paying you for. But there are two people who perform there that are probably going to leave the city headed there at first light that you could maybe follow there. Because none of us can tell you how to get there. We just know it's just outside of the city, and if we went, we could go.
That is suspicious.
So the outsiders from Baldur's, the new Baldur's Gate residents who don't have fond memories can only get there by being led there.
I think you can happen upon it, but I don't know. Because all of us only go on purpose.
Interesting.
It is quite curious.
All right.
This is going to be fun.
And possibly dangerous, but
Excellent.
Well, best
look
case,
very tired.
best case
I
scenario.
feel like there's a moment where, like, Rosemary looks down, Sage looks up. The exact same expression.
Yeah, you're like, but let's temper this with the fact that it might be dangerous. Like, you keep pumping it up. It gets better and better.
Best case scenario, it's a fraudster. You identify them, find evidence of their fraud, arrest them. Everyone's happy, I'm sure. Palms that are greased.
Arrest?
Well, that's not a thing we would do.
Bring them to the gate.
Okay.
Yes? No? No, you do not.
Okay. Well, we'll figure out what's happening there and report back.
Worst case scenario, it's a hag, and then you
Dispose of.
dispose of said hag.
And we could
But
keep whatever we find in that circumstance.
Yes, but if it's a fraudster, please don't
we
end
would,
them, because we would want.
Right, they can't pay
Our
the
money.
taxes if they're not alive.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
only in the direst of circumstances. But also if it's a fraudster, it is outside of our remit to apprehend them for you. We'll let you know. We'll let you know what the situation is. But as I'm sure Cornelia already explained to you when you originally talked about this contract, we're not a unsanctioned arm of the Flaming Fist Pigs.
Oh no, I hate them.
And we're not thugs.
She receives everything you say and
Mhm.
says nothing back, but you can tell the disdain at the way you are speaking to her. It is pissing her off, but she dare not say anything. Like, it's like, if I didn't need you, I would fight you, but I need you and I won't fight you. And she merely stands up straight, turns as if the only part of her, like she just pivots on a swivel and walks away.
All right. Well, this should be easy enough.
I think that one could actually use a different kind of contract.
Yeah, she could stand to relax a little bit.
It's just not good for you to be that tense all the time.
Oh, her poor muscles.
Yeah,
Must be.
that's why I'm never tense.
Yes, that's why.
Do we have anything else to do tonight before we try to follow these folk in the morning?
No, because now we're on the job, right? Like, and Tim is like, we're stringing the bow, we're collecting the arrows, we're doing the things that we have to do, and going to bed to get enough sleep, and like, okay, now we're working.
Now we're working. The Astral Circus, B Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have their first job. The siblings.
Woo!
Ooh, does the sibling team have a name? Is there like a team name for the sibling team?
Only that Tim uses.
Sib Squad is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you.
I feel like he would name things the way that like Fry on Futurama does. Where he's like, what about the fighting mongooses?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's like
No.
the buxom basilisks.
Yeah. Let's look up fantasy hockey team name generator.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There you go. Yes, good.
We could at least be a roller derby team.
Razzball fantasy hockey.
Roller derby
No.
teams are usually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And Tim is not cool. Yes. Yeah. We
We-
still believe you can grow into it, buddy.
It's true.
He got this.
But yeah. I think it's like Sage goes and postpones whatever assignation she had for the evening till after the job. Which is not as much of a regular occurrence as it used to be.
Mm.
Because we just haven't gone out on a job in forever, have we?
No, that's been quite a while.
Tim snuck away a couple months back,
Never letting him live.
Mm-mm.
stowed away on a job. So Tim's been on a job more recent than the two of you have. but-
Yes.
Tim made himself available for a job
Sure.
that needed him.
Tim wasn't where he was supposed to be.
Tim was not at all where he was supposed to be.
Tim directly disobeyed
Mhm.
orders.
Got 2 earfuls when he got back.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got 2 ears.
And the patented Sage hand of healing that is actually a smack on the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about. Oh, I can't wait for that.
Look, just because it's your name doesn't mean all your advice is sage advice.
I mean, they wouldn't have named me that if they didn't know.
Oh, you picked that name yourself.
I mean, I did, but that's not the point.
I'm as out of character. I'm not asserting that. Tim assumes like that you two named him. Well, I guess he was 10 when we were on our own, so yeah, he knew what was going on.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, do you have the name or are you still?
Well, the Arctic Howlers is the first one I'm going with.
Okay. All right.
Makes no sense. I like
None
it.
whatsoever.
Great. That's great.
That's what Tim answered. All right. Anything else we need to take care of?
I think not. I have some things I should probably do in the morning. I have some, let's
Oh yeah,
see.
what time of year is it?
I was imagining fall,
Yeah, okay.
early fall. Yeah.
So
So
it's a little cold, a little wet.
it's that moment where it's just not hot anymore. Right.
Yeah.
Like we've chilled off from summer.
Sure.
It's not cold yet, but it's not hot anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Or it's not as hot anymore, and it feels great because it's not as hot anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
that September 21st in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leaves are just starting to turn,
Like
just barely.
as you could like have a
Yeah.
hint of yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Not ground crunchy. It's cold. Put on a jacket weather yet.
Sure.
No.
Unbeknownst to his siblings, Tim he's wearing his like all-weather cloak, of like a waxed canvas sort of whatever, and he has packed 2 more for his siblings who probably won't pack rain gear, and he's actually thinking ahead. Like the
Aw.
thing that he knows is traveling and camping, and like that is his vibe. He's really taken on this role as a ranger, and it was good with the animals and all that kind of stuff. But we're probably not allowed to ride the hamsters into this adventure, so
No.
Well,
Not after last time.
and the beauty of it is you were about to have to follow 2 strangers.
yeah,
I mean, there are multiple ways you can do this, but you could maybe try to talk your way into it and accompany them, and maybe, or you could try to just sneakily follow them. Like how you do this is up to you, but you don't know these people. You just know where they're headed.
sure.
Mm-hmm. And we know where to find them.
You
in the
know that
morning.
they're leaving the gate, so you can
Okay.
wait at the gate and you got a description of a human and a satyr,
Okay.
and they're at the gate. That will be leaving the gate in the morning. So, yep.
Okay.
All right.
How do we want to handle this?
Well, maybe we should see their vibe first. If they look friendly, we could just say, hey, it looks like we're going in the same direction. Why don't we walk together? Safety in numbers and all. Could offer them some food, I guess. Bringing some snacks, obviously.
Yes. Never
Um,
want hangry Tim.
And if they look
I almost said
unfriendly,
hangry Tim. I was like, no, that's not it. Don't want hangry Tim.
no.
Oh, I packed a lot of snacks. That's like a third of his bag is like jerky and hardtack and like, the bread that's just really dense and lasts a long time.
Those are the emergency snacks. They are definitely not the first
He's not,
stop on the snack tour.
he's not that picky.
Call back to Tim running out of Lucky's.
Oh, yeah, that was
That is
great.
2 books ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the string of sausages.
Yeah, just whatever they would sell him. Well, that running like he robbed the place and just be paid.
Oh man, that was good times.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, then
If they don't look friendly, we can hang back a little bit and follow them without them noticing, hopefully.
Might be able to see what the magic does to them if we're just following.
That's
True.
True.
It's so weird when you do that.
It's almost like the spirit of Ezthe and Jaden are still in the room.
The non-kissing spirits. The siblings don't do that on our channel.
Mm-mm.
Nor should they do it on any channel.
Yep.
well, yeah, so we'll see how they seem in the morning, and then I will go for the nondescript vibe.
Yeah. I think we should be, yes, rather unobtrusive.
All right.
I thought you were going to say average, and I was like, the last time we tried to be
Oh,
average.
no. I don't think we could be average if we tried.
No.
I'm pretty average.
If-
I'm the best at being average. Are you kidding?
Okay.
Unobtrusive it is.
All right, so you buckle down for the night, hunker down for the night. That's the word I'm looking for. Wake early in the morning. We said we had some things to get done in the morning before we leave out.
I have some cooking and elixirs to make before we head out. So I'm using my experimental elixir feat to make. I can make 2 after a long rest, and I rolled the same thing on both dice. So they're both elixirs of boldness. The drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute.
Oh, neat.
So we have 2 of those.
Kind of like Bliss.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I did bring my 12-sided D4s with me. If anybody needs one, I'm happy
Nice.
to share these.
Oh.
I have my fancy weird shaped D4
I have my very pointy ones.
I think
and
I've
my
shared
very
these
pointy
before.
one
You have.
and my other one that's slightly less weird shaped but still
yeah.
kind of.
There's so many triangles.
Yeah, it's all triangles.
Here it is.
Let's see. And then what's
This is
the
the
other
one
thing we
that-
could do?
This is the one that I bought recently.
Ooh, shiny.
Fun.
It's like it's got very odd shaped faces.
Yeah. Same.
And then the other thing I can do is, let's see. I can make bolstering treats.
Mm.
Awesome.
What's a
Which-
bolstering treat?
I can
It's a
cook.
treat that bolsters you, Dion.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's
Need a yardstick.
see.
Do I
what's
need
that
to
do?
call you Sister Dion now?
No, that's a ruler. They get close in. Those
Yeah.
nuns are close range.
A yardstick is a long ruler, though.
No, but I'm saying they want
Oh.
they want the psychic damage of being in there with you. Those knuckle busters are close.
That's true.
Bolstering treats give you 3 temporary hit points if you use a bonus action to eat one, and it lasts for 8 hours.
And just for me, just for my sake, can you give us that gun? Give me a description of what you're packing over there.
Oh yeah. Rosemary has a revolver of warning, which does 2d8 plus 2 damage. As long as the weapon is within your reach and you are attuned to it, which I am, you and allies within 30 feet of you gain the alarm benefit. So the weapon magically awakens all of us if we're sleeping when combat begins. And supernatural readiness, we all have advantage on our initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I wanted to make sure we heard that part, but also
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to just tell the story that this was almost the shotgun of warning. But Sam needed the character to have
I need my
hands.
other hand
Yeah,
for the
needed the other hand
multi-tool
free.
thing.
But God, we wanted the
Okay.
shotgun of warning.
I'm sorry, the blunderbuss of warning.
Yeah.
No, it was. We were classifying it as a blunderbuss, but the joke was that you rack the shotgun
Yeah,
because it's
as
the
a
shotgun of
warning.
warning.
Yeah. I mean, a sawed-off shotgun can be held in one hand.
No.
If you believe in yourself.
I don't think my 8 in strength would
No.
would work
Him
with that,
can.
unfortunately.
Also, stop giving really bad advice to people. That's how you lose a knuckle.
I know.
Like, says the person who's been getting their shotgun advice from Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
But I am going to use one of my artificer infusions, which don't function well in D&D Beyond, so I have to put them in my notes. I'm going to use repeating shot on the revolver of warning, which basically makes it have infinite magical ammo. Because if it doesn't have any ammo in it, it just magically makes a bullet.
Oh, hell yeah.
So now it's a diehard shotgun.
And it gets a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Nice.
Oh.
Sage has packed a couple of different outfits in the bag, just in case. Never know what we're gonna find. Never know who I'm gonna need to be. But when Sage emerges in the morning,
Mhm.
it's as a human.
Okay. A normal human.
An unassuming human person.
Mm-hmm.
A completely average,
Regular human.
regular human person.
Got
Oh,
I
it.
love it.
Well, you know, kind of, and the whole nine: mousy brown hair, brown eyes, medium brown skin, like
Exactly 5'8",
And-
just right in the middle.
Hi, my name is Hugh Man.
Yes.
And he's come out as you know, just your average guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the way that his, and kind of like tunic, loose fitting pants, vest, like the tunic, pants, and vest are all in like coordinating shades of earth tones.
That's good.
Yeah.
And it concealed inside the vest is his vicious dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
And if you look very closely at his boots, you will notice that they have the pattern of inscribed wings embossed onto them.
Nice.
Jordans.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
These are ones, baby.
It's fantasy. We can afford these things.
All right.
It's just a swoosh.
Yep. Just.
But yeah, it's and the boots are like a dark brown / black. And they are the only thing of Sage's outfits that never changes.
Nice.
I bet not. So you all head to the.
It's also worth noting once we get on the road that we'll see Tim's glaive more.
Oh.
And I'm going to just rip off an idea from our mutual friend, Joey, in a home game. But he has a glaive with sort of a gentle curving blade at one end. And there are a series of holes and divots in it that look sort of artistically done. But as he swings it, if he does the right angle, it'll do like different bird calls or tones or other things.
Nice.
That
so good.
And he could even like just hold it and like try to do a really specific bird call, right? But if he just needs to get someone's attention and he's wings this, that sort of like not quite the I forget what the instrument
Theremin.
no, the Aboriginal Australians use. There's a thing on a string that they spin around.
Yeah.
It's not the didgeridoo. It's the simple
No,
thing.
because that's a stick.
Yeah.
That's this. So it's not exactly like that, but it's that idea of, he has this like flute on a stick, basically, and can use that to
Cool.
get the siblings' attention from distance, or
That's really cool.
I like it.
Love that.
Rosemary is wearing a very unassuming traveling coat over her breastplate armor of gleaming because much like our self-cleaning kitchen situation, this armor never gets dirty.
It's a bull roarer, apparently.
Thank you. Yes.
You should talk to your friend Gralen at some point. Hook him up. Just notes for later. Unimportant.
And I've used another of my artificer infusions to replicate the magic item Pipes of Haunting, just in case I need to stun some people with bagpipes while we're on this mission.
Bagpipes are stunning.
They
And
are,
here-
yes.
Yep.
And haunting.
Yep.
Just, you sure it wasn't just called bagpipes? I think.
Yeah. I mean, it is the only bagpipe.
It is. I mean, it's kind of redundant.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
No, don't let Cornelia hear that. Say that though.
No. Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's it for me.
All right. You head towards the gate. We leave early enough.
Yep.
Get out there before first light. Wait for them to show up, and you try to get a read on them as they exit the gate. Was that the intention?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not even going to make you roll. It's pretty obvious. They are shifty about leaving.
Oh, okay.
They are,
Okay.
as they exit, sort of. It's like they left early enough to ensure coast was clear,
So they don't want us to come up and say, hey, can we walk with you?
If you get the hint that if you make yourself known, it might change the destination.
Okay.
Okay. Then I think we are going to have to follow them sneakily.
Yay! Skill check.
For the record, I want to check something.
Oh, go for it.
So with the siblings,
Mm-hmm.
neither the monk nor the artificer are charisma classes.
No.
No.
What are your persuasion skills?
I have a +3.
Okay.
+5.
Okay, so I've got a +7. And I just think that comes with Tim's like
Gregarious.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, willingness to make friends with anyone. And I just want to throw that out there. Not that I think we should try to talk to these people, but for the record, like Tim is the personality hire.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's
Mhm.
he's the himbo.
Yeah.
Like he's here for a good time and a long time if it lasts a long time. Like he's not thought that far ahead.
He's here for a good time as long as it lasts.
Yes.
Well, I will give you some more so that if you want to make that decision, you can make the decision. It is a human man, not an unassuming human man. This is
Yeah.
very extravagantly dressed human man, like colorful shades of blues and purples, long floor level tunic, with a matching pattern and colored hat. And then also it is a satyr, so slightly smaller than the human man, in typical Winnie the Pooh, right?
Oh,
like
yeah, no.
big extravagant top,
No pants.
goat legs on the bottom, nothing on the bottom. and the pattern of the shirt that the satyr is wearing also matches the tunic, the gown, and hat that the human is wearing. And in tow, they have with them two instruments. You can tell that there are two instruments. One has a lyre, and the other has
A
more-
truther.
That hurts. One has a
It's
lyre.
okay. Just call it a lyre
Right.
from now on.
No, he won't change me. One has a lyre, and then the other has a sort of hand drum.
Okay.
So I would imagine, pick up the vibe that these are performers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They look friendly.
Do their clothes look actually expensive or just extravagant? Because there is a very big difference.
Just colorful, extravagant,
Flashy.
flashy.
Okay.
Not like these aren't nobles. This is not
They're
giving
not
nobles.
tailored. They're not. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is the nicest thing you could find at your like D&D Nordstrom rack,
Yeah.
right?
They have done these alterations themselves.
Right.
I think that maybe this time we hang back.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. Not getting a friendly vibe from them.
No, and I don't think they'd appreciate anything that they would see as competition.
Right.
Out of character, what's Rosemary's stealth?
It's +2.
Okay.
Not the worst.
I mean, the worst of us, probably.
Yes. Not the worst possible, though.
Right. All right. So, Rosemary, maybe you like hang back a little bit, and then we'll keep an eye on them, and then we'll be able to
Yes.
keep an eye on
Triangulate.
them.
Mhm. I will watch our rear.
Okay.
Well, this isn't just going to be a stealth check. We're going to do this as a skill challenge.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And we're going to see what skills you use and how you use them to either keep yourselves hidden, track them down, keep
Okay.
up with them, like whatever you're doing. But however you code it, you have to also tell me how you're going to do it in a way that they don't notice.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's sort of two stakes here. Whether you pass the skill check and also, is it noticeable? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Let's say, I think 5 successes before 3 failures is a good one for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any restrictions on skills, or do we know the DC?
I'm going to say for this one, we'll go DC 13.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's 3 of you. It would be boring if you guys said the same thing over and over again. You can't use the same skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
As in, like, I can't roll what Sam rolled, or I can't use the same skill twice, or both.
Would it be too restricted to say both?
Not necessarily. It just is.
No, because that'll compounding. That'll get there fast. No, you can't roll the same skill twice. You can't.
Oh,
Once
okay.
you rolled it, it's locked.
Okay, but
Okay.
we could all roll stealth once.
Yes.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay. that's
Yes.
Great.
Cool.
Yep.
So I want to start with an athletics check, but here's how it's sneaky, right?
Okay, I'm listening. Because I immediately started to smile.
I know.
Because there are stakes if you were
I know.
not sneaky with it.
I know. The idea is, it takes athletics because he's doing an end run, right? Like he's running way out around the edge, outside of where he would be noticed, to be able to, slide behind the tree and be able to just wait there for a long time. Maybe hear some of their conversation, whatever. But he's swinging way out to the wing and trying to get a bead on where they're headed.
Tim's running a wide out and
Yeah.
needs to have the speed to be
Yeah.
able to get back in.
Yeah.
I actually like that a lot. Go for it.
I got doubles.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
19.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Okay, so yeah, he goes out running, and I think too it's a situation of when it's just walking around, the glaive is on his back, but it's a big tool,
Yeah.
right? Like it's a device that's as tall as he. Settle down over there. Microphone didn't pick up Pooja's chuckling.
That big tool.
Yeah.
And it's a big tool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big tool that's so long, it's unwieldy.
Yeah.
So it's as he's running, he just has it like hold it in the middle as he's just like running and trying to keep it out of, catching in the branches and but yeah. Anyway, he just hauls off through the woods to grandmother's house.
I love it. Be sneaky by getting the fuck away.
Yeah, circle around and get ahead of them.
All right.
Yeah.
That's one success.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna roll nature
Mm-hmm.
to remember like some information about the general terrain here and like which trails lead which way. So because I'm coming from behind,
Mm-hmm.
I'm following everybody. Well,
Okay, Jason, I get it. I get it. I get it.
It's not my fault.
Like two things triggered at once. It was one, I get it's really hard to see Sam because you are
Oh,
perfectly
yeah.
behind this
Yes.
camera.
right here.
And then also,
Yeah.
I now understand who we are. It's not going to change me when I'm back on that side.
No.
No.
But I understand now.
You actually can roll to the left a little bit if you want to.
Oh,
yeah.
there
Yes.
you are.
There's room
Hi.
in the
Yeah,
camera
hi.
frame for that. Yeah.
So anyway, yes, I'm gonna roll nature.
Please do.
Okay, and we said the DC was a 13?
13.
That's a 13.
On the dot.
Woo!
Beats it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, while they can't explain where they're going, they
Mhm.
are clearly going away. And so, like, using nature to track this path they're not off road. Like, it's very much on a path. If you can follow the path, you can follow them. It works perfectly.
Okay.
To, stay far enough behind but still be able to track them via nature. Yeah, 100%. All right. That's 2. What can go wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing ever. I want to try to use insight.
Oh.
Because they know they're going somewhere and they're really going off of vibes. And I feel like with a good enough insight, I could figure out what the vibes are.
To like predict where they're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of like, okay, and here's this, and like knowledge of the surrounding area.
Okay. Go for it. I like it.
Like, where could a magical tavern
You
be
are
in this whole
you are
situation?
reading their movements or their faces. Like, what's the?
I think I'm reading their faces and their body language
Hmm.
to see, like, if they're in conversation with each other,
Mhm.
but their bodies are leading the way.
Oh,
Yeah, like if they're gonna turn left, they're gonna like telegraph that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, go for it.
13 plus 7
Well,
is a dirty 20.
you had it at the 13.
I missed the part where you said what the.
Oh, yeah, you weren't here. 13. 13 is the number.
Hello, big dog.
He is so confused.
Yeah.
We are not where we belong.
No,
Yeah.
things have changed, and the old man does not like that.
No, he has a pattern, and this is the way it shall be,
Mhm.
and never shall it deviate.
All right.
Um,
One round down.
Could I do? Let's see. I've got a couple ideas. What I want to do animal handling to like flush out some birds. I want to see what they do when they're surprised by something, and that'll also keep their attention off of us, right? Of like birds, you know.
One, this is such a Tim idea.
This is a very Tim idea. Yeah.
Yep.
So I gotta think like him.
Yeah, no, I like it. I'm having two thoughts, and I want to think this through with you for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
That is not going to help you follow them or figure out where they're going, because you're actually
that's true.
distracting them from where they're going.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with you rolling this, and I'm gonna figure out if you want to do this, like what to give you.
No, that's a good point. Actually, I'm gonna think of something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna roll perception to make sure I can keep an eye on them, as you know, because I'm trying to keep my distance.
Right.
My stealth isn't bad, but like, I don't want to spook them with my presence. And I thought if I did a bird distraction, bird. But that's okay. I'm gonna do perception.
You can save the bird for later.
Save the
Yeah.
bird for later, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna work. That's 14.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay, let's see. Can I make a case for investigation?
I'm all ears for any case you want to make.
Okay.
Oh.
So here's my investigation
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
Is that like we are going on trails, right? So there
Yes.
has to be like some sort of signage along the way. Like even if it's just kind of like landmarks of like this hamlet is this way,
Mm-hmm.
kind of. So then that way, like, I know which way they didn't go
Mm-hmm.
because they're not going obviously towards a hamlet where we would already know that the bar is.
If you roll it, a 13 wins the skill check. 15 or higher, I'll give you more information.
Okay.
Because I like you're doing this investigation. I like it.
We have a smart person.
It also gives us breadcrumbs to like if we need to go again,
Mhm.
like we have points to map along the way.
Mhm.
What's got going here? What's got going here? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an 18 on the dice.
Oh, isn't that a crit?
Yeah.
I'll give you a ton. So one, skill check over. You guys killed it. Two, as you're doing this investigation and you're specifically looking towards signage, not only was your instinct correct, you are, if there was a way to go, right, that was like marked and there was proper signage, that's not the way you guys went. Like that, nope. The
Yeah.
answer wasn't, right? But also what you recognize is beyond the signage, there are paths, but the further you get along in this, the path goes from like a clearly intentionally paved path to like a beaten path. Like this exists
Ah.
because people have walked on it. Nobody
Okay.
did this. Traction and travel and just busyness has created this path,
Mhm.
which also has made it get narrower and narrower because now it's down to like the size of human footsteps and like maybe beasts of burden, right?
Mhm.
So the path went from wide enough for a wagon, wide enough for carriages, wide enough for even sort of like extravagant duke carriages to roll into Baldur's Gate, down to like you can maybe get a mule in here, right?
Okay,
Does that make
yeah.
sense? And so successful skill challenge, you have tracked these two through the woods, and Brian has told you that everybody describes it as just outside the gate.
Mm.
You went way further than what you would imagine for just outside the gate, right? You get the sense that you've been traveling for maybe an hour,
Okay.
right? Maybe a little more. You don't have the exact time, but you left and the sun was just coming up.
Mm.
It's up, right?
Yeah.
If this was some fantasy version of LA, like the morning mist has burned away, like
Yeah.
it is daytime, it is morning time. And the path, as I said, you weren't here, but I gave Sam extra for doing an investigation and rolling high
Nice.
and critting. The path, you guys are not only not following the sort of signage trails, but it's very clearly no longer intentionally paved path. It is
Yeah.
only paved because of travel. And as you near it, you notice that it's just a house, a really big house, but it's just a house. It is where Baldur's Gate, I want to say the architecture style of Baldur's Gate is like,
Kind of Tudor,
yeah, like
medieval.
medieval
Yeah.
Tudoresque. This is more like, I want to say this is more like Russian Slavic Gothic kind of,
Okay.
right? And it is just a very tall, nearly square. It's a little bit offset. It's a little bit longer
Rectangular.
than it is wide.
Okay, now if you say Slavic, I immediately need to look under for chicken feet.
What'd you say?
Is if you
Are there chicken feet under the house?
The
yeah.
house is sitting on the ground.
Okay.
It could be sitting on the feet.
Yeah, I'm terrified now.
Or are people also unconsciously not going to the front door and taking a different entrance?
No, the front door's wide open.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
It's got chicken.
this is a mimic house.
I'm thinking Baba Yaga cottage. That's anyway. So the three of us kind of meet back up when we can see the thing, right? But we're not
Yeah.
immediately at the house. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's feet under there.
Well, that's magic.
Yes. And that was definitely not right outside the gate.
No. I wonder if she was lying to us or if she just really didn't know.
These guys walk pretty slow.
They do, but I imagine if she got here under the same magical pretenses, she may not know how far she walked.
That's true. So we can say that the effect probably also clouds their impression of time,
Mm-hmm.
as nebulous as time is to begin with.
True.
I can give you more. I can give you more about what you see if you want to.
Yeah.
So, very tall house, longer back, so you can't see the back of it than it is wide, but most like nearly square, but it is slightly rectangular. In front of it, it's just a sort of short stone and iron slat gate, scoping the entire perimeter of it. Small grass garden in front, just nothing largely decorative. Like, again, not what you would imagine from a bustling establishment, what you would kind of imagine from like a well-loved house. Front door, double doors wide open of this giant wood slat home made of a mixture of dark, like mid-brown spruces and some lighter oaks. And
How many stories is it?
it could be 3. It is more likely 2 in an attic,
Okay.
Okay.
right? From what it looks, it's tall. You
Peaked
can't
roof.
tell. Yeah, peaked roof, big porthole at the top in the center.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell if that's an attic or a third floor.
Or
You can
an
maybe squeeze in a third floor.
That's an eye.
And whoever built this was not taking inspiration from the rest of Baldur's Gate.
No.
It does look cozy, though.
Can I tell, like, I know there are those types of trees. Does it look like the wood it was made from came from around here? No.
The forest outside of Baldur's Gate, at least from everything I know of it, is very sort of lush green oak.
Yeah.
This is more spruce cold forest,
Yeah. Okay.
like a big winter winter forest, more evergreens than.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
Tim points that out as well. Like, this wasn't even built here. It probably walked here.
Just like the people inside it.
I wonder if it is here.
Oh.
Who has detect magic?
I think I do.
I'm pretty good at detecting magic. It has a smell.
What's it smell like, Tim?
Depends on the magic.
What's this magic smell like?
Well, I'm not close enough yet.
Okay. Sure, I can cast detect magic. Great.
You cast it.
Yeah.
The entire house, foundation to tip of roof, glows.
Ah, cool. Well,
And we saw the people go in the front door.
It was already wide open. They
Okay,
walked right
and
in.
it didn't chew them up.
No.
And, yeah, okay. So we saw them go in. It's probably safe.
And regardless of whether it is or not, we do need to find out what is going on with it. But maybe if we do a perimeter check instead first.
Mm.
yeah, I think we should
Okay.
go around.
It has 2 big windows in the front. You would have to go into the porch, but the 2 windows on the front, and you don't know what's on the side of it without going around.
Let's see. If the magic was created by a spell, I learned the spell's school of magic. Do I get that?
Conjuration.
Conjuration. Okay. Interesting. Well, this house has been conjured here.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we walk into conjured magic house, let's get the lay of the land.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I'll circle around. Meet you back here.
Why don't I go with you?
Okay.
Rosemary, you go that way. We'll go this way.
Sounds good. Here, eat these snacks first.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, it has been a long journey.
Also-
What does the bolster do again?
It gives you. Hold on, I'm looking.
I thought that was the other one.
Oh, just did I mix it up?
I'm gonna have to look at my chef feet. Sorry, I have a million things now.
Oh, yeah.
Both-
So the character is so complicated.
So complicated.
Artificer is the only thing harder than having the blade of Reese.
Yes.
Yeah, as we all know, I like to do things the hard
A
way.
druid paladin wielding the blade of Reese.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah.
Or an artificer. It's
Or-
fine.
Yep.
Okay. You get 3 temporary hit points for 8 hours.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
I'll take that. 3 temp.
The elixir of boldness is the other thing.
Gotcha. I did mix them up.
And
Okay.
I don't. How long does that last? Whoop. Nope, not
I
infusions.
think it was a minute.
Elixir? Yeah, it might have been a minute. Yes, for the next minute. So that's
Okay.
like a if we're in combat thing, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also for reference, just Tim is fully made of meat. He has 84 hit points.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
So, yeah,
Nice.
if you need a shield, you just stand behind Tim.
Tim is made of meat.
Well, for comparison,
I
Yeah,
know, I
mean, I
know.
have 67. Rosemary has
Right.
67.
43.
Okay,
yeah,
yes.
literally double, almost double,
Yeah.
one of my siblings. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
good
Yeah.
times.
Good times.
It's okay. They would have to. I think of Sage like. There's a very. If you want to hurt me, you have to hit me first.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
different type of, right?
Right.
There's a dodge tank and there's a tank. A meat tank.
A meat tank.
So yeah, I'll go with Tim.
Okay.
All right. As you go around, you'll hit the same part of the side of the building about the same time, and there are windows facing each other. So there's that moment of like, hey, you'll see each other through the building.
See it right through the house, yeah.
Right? And so you'll get the same view at the same time. So I don't have to like determine who's getting this. But as you look inside, you recognize you are looking into what somebody has turned the first floor of a house into a tavern, a bar, right? It is open space. So you're on either side of it. We'll call where the front door is south to the sort of orient.
Okay.
The southern half of this first floor is just open space with tables and chairs laid out. And then for the northern half of this floor, one corner is where the bar is. So there's more tables and then the bar, and there's some barrels there. There's the alcohol shelf, probably some shelves at the bottom for the whales, because some of us drink whales and are okay with it. And then that other quarter, it's at the quarter, which would be the northeast corner, is a wall. It's a stone.
Top right. The top right.
Top right. Okay.
I'm teasing my non-map readers over here.
Oh, I read maps.
Well, that one.
I can read maps.
You
I
were
just
so
have to mentally put in the coordinates.
Okay.
The top right corner is a stone wall, and you can't see beyond it. And there's a wooden door on the southern, closest to the front door, the southern end of it. And so
Okay.
you don't know what's in that quarter, but everything else is open. And then whoever went around the right side, so whoever's on the east side of the building, you are looking through a window at the stage. The stage is just
Okay.
slid into there, and then the bar opens up, the seating opens up the rest of the way towards the bar.
The stage backs up to the east window.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And as you look in, those two people you followed here
Mhm.
are getting set up on stage. You're actually creepily right behind them. If they turned around, you'd be like facing the window and you're right behind them. And they probably, whoever's on the west side, can see you as they're setting up, just being like, weird, but nothing unassuming. And if you look in, there's just a bartender behind the bar doing like this, the typical like cleaning a glass that's already spotless, because bartender has to do something when nobody's at the bar.
Okay.
Yep.
So we meet up again, no problems.
Yep. And if you go all the way around the back, nothing. Just empty, just like the front yard, empty grass field.
But it
behind
didn't look like there were any patrons inside. It was just the
two
musicians,
performers,
and
the
the
bartender.
The bartender.
Mm-hmm.
I
You don't know
think-
when they opened. You don't know if they've been open all night. If they just opened, you have no clue.
Yeah.
When you got here, the doors already swung open. Presumably that bartender was already cleaning that one glass.
Maybe we should take a closer look at the bar.
Don't drink anything. You never know if it might be Fae.
Ah, dang.
I'm wondering if we should stake out and wait for other patrons to arrive.
Steak.
It is first thing in the morning still. We could be waiting all day.
Oh no.
And that's
true. It is a little bit more noticeable to arrive first thing in the morning to a tavern.
It is, but also, well, it's not like they couldn't see us through the windows.
Oh, that's true. That would be odd. I suppose we can just say we were traveling and needed to stop somewhere to have breakfast.
Yeah.
Perhaps they have food that we probably shouldn't eat. But we could order it, and then you can eat the things that I made.
Just the drama on Tim. Maybe we have food. Because it was like, yeah, but don't drink anything there. Like, and then, but maybe they have food on that we can't eat. And then just like, don't play with my emotions.
But Rosemary packed you breakfast.
I ate that already.
I packed another breakfast, don't worry.
Yeah, but what about second breakfast?
We could
Lindsay's?
we could just try to sneak in through the attic.
I mean, they've literally already seen us.
Yeah,
Who's seen us?
the performers that I looked at the back of their heads while they were looking directly at you and Sage through the other window.
And at that moment, you hear them start to play, aware that they have an audience.
Ah, well, if they're performing already, they're expecting an audience.
We should just eyes open.
Yes, and don't eat or drink anything or take anything for free. You know, the
Okay.
usual rules.
Yep. But we're not in the Fae. All right.
It's always better to act as if you were in the Fae, just in case.
It's an entire conjured house. Who else do you think is making it? It's either a hag, where honestly all of that food would be rotten anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The Fae, or some unknown shifty dude.
Or perfectly innocent chicken house just wandering the countryside.
I've never seen an innocent chicken house. And besides, their food can't possibly be better than mine.
No, but it might be interesting.
Interesting in a
different.
magical way that would make you, I don't know, turn into a chicken
Or a potted plant.
or a potted plant.
I don't think that's real.
If they said it, it's real. Also, I think
Oh, the psychic damage. That was the worst one ever.
in a very innocent, like little kid crush on teacher way, like Tim is in love with it.
Sure, yeah.
Right? Of like looks up to them, just would probably describe it with more nuance, right? And it's
Yeah.
really just puppy love.
Yeah.
But very much like, well, if that's they
Adorable.
said it, it must be true. Like, because who else would a himbo idolize?
Oh,
But
absolutely.
the grown-up thimbo
Yes.
could be influenced by.
Yes. All right, well, in we go, I suppose.
The second you pass through the threshold of the door, you're able to identify, or see rather, the bartender. Older man, heavier set, just like old chubby guy. Darker skin, shorter hair, mostly gray, long gray beard. And he says immediately upon entry, hey, welcome in. What can I get you? Have a seat anywhere.
Why, thank you.
Why is this house conjured?
Oh,
Conjured?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
he's very hungry. We've been walking a while, and I think he needs to sit down and have a little something to eat.
I mean, to conjure me bacon. Please.
Well, son, I think you should sit down and look around first. I don't.
Can I roll insight just to see?
Sure, go for it.
I'm being stupid on purpose, right? Of like, not the why is it conjured, but like I'm trying to recover,
Right.
right? But I want to see if this guy really doesn't know what I'm talking about. I got a 16 on insight.
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
He has zero clue. Everything he's saying is sincere, and true to form.
Okay.
He means nothing.
What have we talked about?
So many things.
Please excuse him. We're gonna take a seat. Do you serve breakfast?
Well, that's what I was about to tell him. I don't have much here in the way of cooking capabilities. I have a couple of fruit in the back I can maybe pull that might be good still. This is more so the drinking kind of establishment.
Well then.
No kitchen at all?
Well, the lady of the house has a kitchen upstairs, but that's more for her. That's not for the bar.
Okay.
This is more music and merriment and drink and how can I wet your whistle?
Well then, we'll take a seat. Maybe something a little lighter for the morning. And you wouldn't mind if we ate our own food, would you?
Oh, none whatsoever.
Tim like sits down, puts his backpack, digging around in there to find various things to eat.
Rosemary's already sliding a full plate in front of you
Whoa!
to eat the.
Hey, this is great.
He says, well, can I get y'all anything to drink? Would y'all like anything to drink whatsoever?
some watered down ale.
In the face of confusion at the idea of who would water down ale.
It is
Like-
the first thing in the morning. We have a long way to go.
Listen, that and that makes sense for a lot of people in fantasy and in real life. This guy is confused.
Yeah.
He's like, how much would you like? What's the ratio for that?
60-40?
60 ale?
Yes. Anything less and it just tastes like dirty water.
And like he tries to not let you see him go, yeah, like his face is like, yeah.
But we do have a long day ahead.
All right, I will write.
Tim like makes eye contact with Rosemary and is like, how much for wine?
Well, most drinks here, unless you are going way up on the top shelf, are just 2 silver a glass.
Okay, I'll have wine for 2 silver.
All right.
It's like,
And I think
if you pay for it, then it's not.
seeing him do that, he like looks over to y'all and goes, "Should I bring him a drink? Is that okay?
He has been overserved already.
should I?"
Just the watered ale, and here's your 2 silver regardless.
Thank you. And he goes and gets the drinks, and as he's bringing it back, just sort of makes polite conversation as a bartender would, and he says, "The name is Eugene, by the way, but most people call me just Gene, or around here, a lot of people call me Pops. But whatever you're comfortable with, Eugene, Gene, Pops, I answered all of them." And he hands you your drink.
Pops, how long you been working here?
Ooh, I've actually been working here most of my life. I started up as a youngin and needed to just make some extra cash and started by just mopping the floors and cleaning up behind the bar. And the lady of the house was nice enough to take me in. I live here in the downstairs bedroom, and I've been here at least the better part of 3 decades, maybe long, probably
wow.
longer.
And
I don't know. I stopped counting a long time ago.
And the lady of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone we would know?
Oh, no, she keeps to herself. She is a woman of very few words.
And she must have been so young when you started.
Well, you know, I never thought about it. Yeah, she was older than me, I guess. Huh?
Do you see her often?
She mostly stays to her studies. She'll come down every once in a while, but for the most part, she trusts me with the bar. She takes care of everything financially with the house and treats me well, and gives me the freedom I want, lets me work and make good money. It works.
Sounds like a pretty good gig. I didn't see any signage out front. What is your establishment called, by the way?
Oh, this is the Rooster's Crow. Welcome to the Crow.
He's trying to use eye language to say chicken feet
Yes.
and not say it out loud.
Rosemary is like, I know.
You're open quite early for a tavern that doesn't serve food.
Oh, well, good music and good drinks at any time. It's 5 somewhere.
That's true. Do you?
5 what?
Are you sure you should have that drink?
He's fine.
He'll be better once he eats his food.
Yep.
Do you usually have quite a crowd in the morning?
No, I mean, we get a few people heading out of town who stop in for a drink on their way out, and get a few more heading back in. Get a little bit of a nightlife crowd every night. That's it. Most of the day, it's laid back.
Nice. And you have musicians play every day?
Yeah, we have. I mean, I'm guessing she has contracts with different musicians from the city. They come out every day playing. It's the same couple of people, but they come in rotation. So, you know, this group comes out on this day, and tomorrow will be somebody else.
Well,
Ev-
thank you for the conversation.
Yeah, can I get y'all anything else?
I think just a cozy place to sit and this ale for now, but we'll let you know if we need anything else.
All right, just a holler. And goes back behind the bar and that same damn glass.
I mean, obviously magical.
Mhm.
Obviously, the lady is something.
I would like to check out the ale that he brought us.
Mhm.
Is there anything magical about it?
How are you checking it out?
Well, I have detect magic currently, like, active, right? Isn't that a concentration thing?
Oh yeah. That lasts long enough that she was done
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
like
It's
10
like 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's ale.
Yes, 10 minutes. It's ale.
The only thing weird about it is that it has been watered down.
Hmm?
Okay.
Yep. That's the weirdest thing about this ale.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do we want to present ourselves as entertainers? Maybe looking for a contract?
That could be one way to find out who the lady of the house is.
I want to ask a question out of character that maybe I just missed or maybe was intentionally left out. He said these guys, these entertainers, come in from the city,
Mhm.
and then the next day somebody else will come out.
Mhm.
Did he ever mention Baldur's Gate by name?
He did not, but that was not an intention. He
Okay,
was referencing Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious, like, does he know what city they're outside? Are they outside of every city?
No. He is aware that the crowd and the musicians come from Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. That does seem like a good idea.
When was the last time he left this house, I wonder?
That's a great question. I'm guessing over 3 decades ago.
Same.
Yeah, maybe they could even use some help around the place if they need maintenance or something. I don't know, chop wood or something.
True.
And with the troubles, it wouldn't be so unusual for people to be coming looking for work.
That's very true. Now that we're in here,
Oh, wait. It just occurred to me. You have detect magic.
I do.
Still active.
Yes.
He is also glowing. I
Oh.
forgot you have that active until you just said that concentration. He is also glowing.
Okay. And is that magic still conjuration? Oh, okay. So I quietly tell you guys that information.
It's a little bit of as soon as you start saying like I think he's conjured too or something like that, Tim hurries to say it at the same time as you. He smells conjured to me.
What's that conjuration smell like?
Kind of like burnt coffee.
Mm-hmm. Tell me if you smell it again.
I will.
Then what is in that room if it's not his room?
Because there's a wooden door in here to a room that we can't see into, right?
If you, it's the map, you can look at it because it's
Yeah.
already laid out. But
Okay.
yeah, there's a wooden door on the south end of that stone wall
Okay.
behind which you cannot see.
And the wall and the door, are they glowing? I mean, the whole house is glowing, I guess.
The whole house is glowing, so anything attached to the
Yeah.
structure of the house is going to be glowing regardless.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's the only room, that's the only, like, exit we can see in here.
This whole floor plan is open.
Mhm.
You can see everything except for what's behind that wall on
Okay.
this floor. Mhm.
And there's no stairs or anything.
Not where you can see.
Okay.
You want me to go in there and say I was looking for the bathroom?
Actually, yes.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I'm on my feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're moving up the bar. He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over and open that door.
Okay. As soon as you open it, he goes, sir, That's my bedroom. I would
Mhm.
like you to politely close it back.
So just whatever I can glance at first.
Yeah, sure.
Just anything interesting in there.
Bedroom.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a bed. There's a chest. There's a chest a chest of drawers, a shipper robe. But you do notice a set of stairs.
So
Heading
I close the door like, oh, sorry, I was looking for the bathroom.
Uh,
Where is it?
We only have an outhouse.
Cool.
Go back out front, leave just outside of the perimeter, and it's just beside the entrance.
Okay. I look at them like, well, now I have to go out there. Like,
Rosemary's like, yeah, you do.
Enjoy that early morning heated outhouse.
yeah.
This is the upside of it not being, because like it's no longer summer, so
Right.
it is not as bad as it could be.
Yeah.
It is not as bad.
Yes. Yeah.
I think I might hit it up as well.
I'll save our table.
Yeah.
Uh,
And as I go by the table too, I'm like, just securing my glaive and just making sure, because it gets in the way
Mhm.
sometimes.
Sure.
Just be like, just kind of whisper, there's stairs in there.
Mm, yes.
I think I'm going to. When we were walking around, obviously there were the windows on the ground floor,
Mhm.
and there's a window in the attic, from the front side
Or the third floor.
or the third floor.
There's a window at the peak at the top.
But on the sides or on the back, no windows.
Only the ones by the actual front bar entrance. The rest of it is weirdly a solid wall.
So
Um,
Eugene's bedroom presumably doesn't have any windows then. Hmm.
Why don't you chat with Jean while we're out?
Yeah, I think I will. I mean, it's worth mentioning that we're performers as well.
Possibly, and then maybe just do it around the side of the bar.
Oh.
Wait, which side?
Away from the door.
Oh, away from the door. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because, when you go into conversation mode, they're locked into looking that way. And then
Yeah.
if we crouch, then,
But you have to make sure to stay out of the red area.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you
Yes. So I will go to the inconvenient end of the bar
Mhm.
for Eugene's line of sight.
Sorry, are we just gonna call it the blind spot?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the blind spot. Yeah. Hey Eugene, come down over here. But he gladly obliges, and you sit wherever you want at the bar. He will come to you.
Okay, great. So she'll make kind of just like, light conversation to start, like how weather, blah, 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 how's business been? And then be like, well, I can't help but notice before that you mentioned that you had different performers come in to the bar, kind of in a rotation. And my siblings and I, we're performers as well,
Mhm.
based out of the city. And like everybody these days, always looking for new opportunities. So, if the lady of the house is looking for additional performers, we'd be curious to speak to her.
So I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. When you were doing the small talk,
Mm-hmm.
you could barely get it started before like this very stereotypical old man was like talking your ear off. Like you brought up the weather and like you got way deeper into a meteorological conversation than you were expecting.
Great.
It was like that. I don't know if anybody's ever been locked into a just small talk conversation with the Southerner.
Yeah.
But you went from like, this will be polite to, dear God, let me out of this. Like,
My grandfather was born in Georgia, lives on the Outer Banks.
there you go. So you understand what you are locked into. And I give you that because of the shift, right? So this is like friendly banter. I can't say enough. I've never met a stranger in my life. I'm
Mhm.
talking to you like we're blood relatives too. And we're performers and you can never miss an opportunity. And he goes, and you see the like,
Oh.
and he says with care and caution, well, hiring is not, that's on the lady of the house. And I have no part in that.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't expect you to broker any deals. Obviously, you're man of the bar.
I'm glad you understand.
But you know, if the lady of the house were to come down, we don't know who she is, so you could point us to her or point us out to her.
I try not to bother her if at all possible.
I see.
I mean, yeah, I try not to bother her. And you could see the conflict of must be nice and accommodating, and
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So there's space there, but like this is what you're getting from him.
Yeah. Is it? I'm curious. I don't have great insight, unfortunately. So I'm curious. Does he seem like afraid to do that, or just in a like, ooh, that's super not my job?
Roll insight. What you rolled is going to be what I give you.
Okay.
There's going to be different answers to this.
Let's let the dice decide, I guess. Wait, I do have a thing in case I roll bad. Okay. So Flash of Genius lets me use a reaction to add my proficiency bonus to the roll. It doesn't say whether I have to do that before or after I roll.
Do you know that one? Are you aware?
I'm not sure.
Sure, go for it. I don't mind.
Okay.
It does feel like as a reaction
Right.
Oh,
would be afterwards,
yeah.
right?
A reaction is after.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. As a reaction. I missed
I,
that.
did,
I
I
don't
didn't
wanna
want to
preemptively use
bend
it if
rules,
I
but like
don't
I
roll
don't care.
shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am gonna need it, I think, because that's an 11.
An 11 will get you something, but if you can get that over a 15, you will get significantly
I can
more.
get it to a 15.
If you can get it to a 15, that would be better.
Great, I will use my one of those.
Okay. An 11 would have gotten you that he is not afraid in that he thinks something is going to happen to him or you.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like he would be breaking a code. Would have been what you ever gotten.
Okay.
At a 15, I'm gonna give you, especially because you know this is a in some way conjuration magic. It is two codes input that contradict. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like if somebody gave someone the instruction of the customer is always right
Uh-huh.
and do not disturb the lady of the house,
Mhm.
and the two codes are smashing, and he's like,
Yeah.
right? If he were a robot, this would be like a short circuit moment because these two rules are
he
colliding.
like literally can't.
Which he's not, though. He's a regular human
He's
man.
a regular human
Regular human
Yeah.
man.
Not a robot.
Not
with
a-
conflicting instructions.
Not a
We're
robot.
definitely all regular human men here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what a 15 will get you. This is not I'm afraid. It is I don't know how to accommodate what you are asking me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. And she kind of, you know, just goes, "Oh, okay. No worries at all." You know, like it can't hurt to ask, but I don't want to put you to any trouble, so. And she'll go back to talking about like, you know, I don't know, the flowers blooming or some shit that
And he like it is like you threw him a life preserver because he just like flips back on and it's like, yes, I could just be accommodating again. And just tries to charm you with his knowledge of all of the local flora and fauna.
Okay.
I wouldn't know anything about this behavior. Let me tell you about my special interest.
And she'll just try to kind of like keep him busy in
Mhm.
conversation to give these other two an opportunity to take a look around.
Cool. What about you two?
So we want to try and sneak in the room?
No. The room has stairs that go up to the next
Yeah.
floor, and there weren't any other stairs.
Well, not that we could see.
And there's only windows on this side of the house.
Yeah.
So
My bedroom doesn't have windows.
we live in a caravan.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Okay.
How many houses have you been in that don't have windows on any side but the front that are just out in the country.
Can't think of any.
But if they're openable, maybe we can get in.
Okay. You want to hop up and take a look?
Yeah, I think so. But as we have determined before, I cannot carry you. I have not been able to since you were 13 years old.
Well, no, but I could launch you up there.
Click my heels together. and
And just for you're going for the porthole at the very top.
I'm gonna take a sneaky peek inside the second floor first.
Okay.
There are windows on the second floor.
Only on the front face.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why it was so important that the bartender not
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
be facing this direction.
And I will give you the small talk is his weakness. So
Great.
yeah, the red line is zoomed in.
Can you clamber up, maybe?
Well, you said there's a porch out front. Is it a covered porch?
Yes.
So we could get on top of that,
Mhm.
right? And be at the second floor?
The house is pretty tall.
Okay.
The floors are pretty tall. Even if you got on the railing, you wouldn't be quite at the window.
Okay.
But you could jump it.
You could jump and like take a jump peek, maybe.
Yeah. Or we could get up there and you could stand on my shoulders.
I mean, I'm already flying.
Oh, you're flying.
Flying boots.
So I don't need to get up there at all.
No.
I just thought those were like cool jump boots or something.
So Sage clicks his heels together and starts to hover above the ground. And there are, like, from the embossed wings on the boots start to, like, shift, like they're kind of pulsing.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna take a peek.
I'll keep watch.
Yeah.
You look.
I was hoping you'd come with me in case I needed assistance.
I can assist from here.
Okay.
So your plan is to hover at the height of the second floor windows on the front end and look in.
Yeah.
You look in, and what he said, or what you should expect, is what you see. It is in the front window. You can see a hallway. So there's his bedroom. It leads to stairs that go up, and they kind of make an immediate right towards the center line of the house, right?
Okay.
And so there's a center line hallway, and then there's a bedroom off to each side on the front end, right? And that also means that there are maybe bedrooms behind that, but there'd be no windows there for you to be able to tell. You're going to see the ones on the front face.
Okay.
But these two front faces are two bedrooms. They look unoccupied and like they haven't been occupied in quite the while.
Oh.
Maybe the lady of the house has a bedroom somewhere further back, down the hallway. Maybe, maybe not. But you see two guest bedrooms. Maybe this was a tavern at one point. Maybe they were bedrooms for patrons. Who knows? Two bedrooms right here on the front end. And then a hallway leading to, I would say, at least 3 more doors down the hallway.
Is the window open?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the window.
Okay. You gonna try to swing it open?
A little bit, like to see if it will open.
When you first try it, it does not open. But I will give you, it is not locked.
Okay.
So this is more, it hasn't been opened. So now this is the territory of like, you would have to tell me how you're going to swing open something that hasn't been opened in for fucking ever.
It's not locked, but it's jammed. Like it hasn't, like it's like
Is there
stuck.
anything for me to like stand on up there, or
Stand on the second floor?
yeah, on the outside?
Not on the second floor.
Well, so what if we do like you go from the railing, take a jump,
Yeah.
because it's a covered porch.
Right.
So from the railing, if you can grab the lip and I can help clamber you up from there.
Yeah, I mean, I could climb.
Or
It's
if
just
you
that
wanted
there has to be something to climb onto.
If you wanted to do a reminiscent of what you did earlier, you could try to climb up the corner, right? Sort of the post of the porch.
Yeah.
and go along the gutter at the very top and then
Oh.
hang down.
Sure.
Because the distance from the top to the second floor is shorter than the distance from the
Sure.
bottom to the second floor.
Oh, and I could peek in the attic window
So-
too.
Mhm.
The only problem is well, no, if you do the one closer to that, to whatever side, then you wouldn't cross that middle one, but you also could do it all the way to the top to peek into the attic too. Because the windows are not, the attic window is centered.
Yeah.
The other
other
two are on the
Off
side.
to the side. I see what you mean.
So you could stop at this one and just try to open this one. You could stop at that one and try to open that one. You could go to the very top and try to peek into
Okay.
the attic or some combination.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a run like parkour onto the porch roof
Mhm.
and roof and try to get an angle where I can try to reach the window.
Okay. Just try to because you wanted to roll it. Go ahead and roll your athletics for the
Mhm.
I'd love to.
roll your athletics.
For parkour.
Roll it for the parkour, and then again for the you can either roll strength or athletics for the window.
Okay, we got an 18 for parkour.
Yeah, you look majestic doing it.
All right. And then I'm gonna try to, just use a knife and some leverage and just try to like pry the window open.
Oh, that's more tactical than I thought this was going to be.
Yeah, I
Well,
was like,
I thought
this was about to be brute force.
I was like, belt of ogre strength, get up here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using strength, but I don't want to just break the window.
No,
So, yeah.
I didn't say it was wrong. That's not what I expected from Tim.
Oh, even better.
We're all pleasantly surprised.
14, 25 to open the window.
Okay, are you on the right side or the left side?
Whichever one they were looking through.
Let's say left.
Left side.
Yeah.
So that would be this. No, you would probably do the right because
Okay.
that's away from the bar, right? So.
Yeah.
I thought the bar was on the east side. No,
No,
the stage is on the
The
east
stage and the house on the east side. The bar's on the west side. So you are on the east side. You get this window open, and as you open it, three things happen simultaneously.
Uh-oh.
The bartender that you're chatting with,
Uh-huh.
as you're having the conversation, just middle, oh yeah, in those trees when they really turn the oranges and the browns, you've never seen it before. You really should come back. Just gone.
Oh.
At the same time, you see a figure at the end of the hallway
Oh, who I didn't see before.
who was not there before,
Oh, okay.
has almost just popped into view because they felt the window open.
Sure.
And the barrels behind the bar start to do a little shake.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You have a second to do something. What do you want to do?
Get the fuck away from the bar.
Even specters.
Is that
Yeah.
Oh my
cold stare?
God.
No words.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to slip in the window.
You're gonna go in.
I've opened it, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
open.
Yeah. I'm just gonna whoop, just try to roll in there.
You're gonna roll in there.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna follow this. We could have at least seen what. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
Out of character question.
Mhm.
The rest of the circus has like sending stones to talk to each other. Do we have those too?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosemary.
Can't talk. Bar's gonna explode.
Okay, I'm chasing Tim into.
Eugene's gone. You just vanished in front of my eyes.
Well, something appeared up here.
What did you do? What did Tim do?
What I was asked to do.
Technically, yes. I didn't ask you to run inside.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was the part I didn't expect. That's gonna be fun.
Safer than being out on the roof.
It was also down. I thought it was gonna happen. Said I'd give you a moment. You thought in.
And I can't abandon my baby brother.
Yep.
I've never done anything wrong ever.
All right.
If you can come up these stairs.
Yeah, I guess. Well, Eugene's not watching. I guess I can go through his bedroom.
I will give you your movement speed and a dash to get as far as you can.
Okay,
But by the time you finish that, we would have rolled initiative.
that's fair. So I
Mhm.
got 30 feet movement speed, And
So
then
60. Yeah.
Then we should go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh yeah. I was giving you a moment to reposition, but this is roll initiative.
Okay. Do you need a different map?
Remember, we
to
have
work with?
advantage. Well, if you're within 30 feet of me, you
Oh,
have
shit.
advantage.
I think I am technically within 30 feet of you if you were to draw a line through the house.
That's such a waste.
Does it have to be in view?
No.
No, I don't think so.
It's kind of like the paladin
really.
aura thing.
Where you are,
Rolled a
it's
nat
just a
20.
hallway. It's a funneled in hallway.
On initiative.
On initiative.
So I'm not within 30 feet of Rosemary?
No. I'm talking about another map.
Oh,
You on the
okay.
second floor.
Yeah,
You're very close to the stairs if you wanted to do that.
Also
Okay.
And you
crit.
guys are just a hallway away. So if you go that way, it'll become a close quarter
Thanks.
thing anyway.
Please. Save it for the good times.
How
All right.
dare.
I did not crit on initiative.
We did.
Yeah. I'm
Stupid.
saving my crit for later.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Uh,
Give me 1 second.
I don't crit as a player. Don't worry, Dion.
you
Never
say
have in
that,
my
but,
life.
like, your dice have been supremely nice to you so far, considering you talk about how terrible they are all the
I've
time.
been getting 9s, 10s, and 11s, and I have a plus 11 athletics. So
Damn.
because I have expertise.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, how does
So
that even happen?
before on the way here, Dion picked me up to bring me in. I was like, please let me roll athletics. Please give me something to climb or push or pull.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. So, and then let's see. We need a. All right. Who rolled 19 or higher? Yay! What'd you roll?
21.
And it's a nat 20 plus 3 is 23.
Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be in the initiative? That's just going to do it that way.
You know
So
what?
that was Rosemary is 21.
Yes.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
11.
Oh. I'll just go on.
That's a perfectly adequate initiative
You
check.
want to go?
I'll just go at the top.
Okay.
Nothing I do is ever good enough for you.
Besides, I think the stakes for where you all want to do this fight is about to change.
Mm,
Mhm.
steak.
Not that kind of steak, Tim.
So let me describe the rest of this before we get into it. You would be the only one that can see it. How far did you
Okay.
get? Also,
60 feet. So
Oh, it's not that floor on the map. So we're just doing theater of the mind.
Yeah, but like.
To get
I'm
to
on
there.
that floor.
Yeah.
Rosemary is on that floor. So Rosemary has to go through the door
uh-huh.
and
But you
towards the
were-
stairs, but
could
I
you
was yeah, down like that end of the bar.
Yep.
No, but I gotta go in there. So I
that's
can get
55.
yeah, I can
60
get onto
feet to
the
the stairs.
stairs.
Okay, so let me tell you the problem.
Yes.
One of the things you notice, those performers
Uh-huh.
now have a hazy, glowy look about them. And if you run past that human to go through the door,
Uh-huh.
they're going to smack you on the way.
Oh, because that door is right
oh,
next to
that's not the door. That's a
Oh, no,
click up.
that's the door is right next to the human.
Okay, yeah, I
Oh,
see.
It's like here.
Ooh, there's a
Yep.
chest.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Boots.
Well, those humans don't look friendly, right?
They did.
Okay.
They don't anymore, but also, they're just people from Baldur's Gate. This is clear, like, I have been charmed. I now see you as my enemy.
Yeah.
They've got the anime
Yeah.
glassy-eyed look.
Swirly eye. Yeah.
Yeah. Hypno eye.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And simultaneously, as you leave, so I'll let you move yourself in a moment, those two barrels behind the bar
Uh-huh.
burst open. And inside of each one of them, almost as if recently hatched from an egg,
Oh, good.
is what you might... Do you all know what a kobold is?
Yes.
Yes. So imagine a kobold, but not dragon, chicken. Okay? You're talking like a 3.5 to 4 foot chicken, more upright than sort of like S-curved,
Uh-huh.
more upright and human-esque.
Anthropomorphic chicken goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And huge,
I hate
like a Gralen size.
I hate it.
Okay.
Yes, Gralen sized. It's so huge. Enormous.
For a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's a pretty big chicken.
Chickens peck hard.
Uh,
You'll see. So those two burst from the barrels,
Okay.
and let me move things. Where are they on the map?
And there.
So I can
The
put them on
barrels
there?
are over here.
Mm-hmm. Jason, do you?
What? Oh, the
token-
chickens?
Yeah, the
Oh,
chickens.
yeah. Sorry. They're just.
That's one of my favorite things I got to do. Jason was like,
off
"What do you
screen.
need on the map?" And I said, "Big chicken,
Uh-huh.
medium-sized chicken."
Wait, where's chicken one? Oh, here we go.
All right.
So,
So,
these guys are gone. Oh, no, the
They
human
pop
and the
out of the
satyr.
barrels and jump the bar and start their turns here and here.
Okay, well, Tim and Sage are off
upstairs.
stage.
Yeah.
They're going to be more. You two will be more
We'll just
center line
Put
about
for
here.
now.
Well, you guys are sort of in this center line because that hallway upstairs,
Oh,
right?
okay. We're upstairs.
Yeah.
We'll just know that we're upstairs.
Okay.
Right. And where you can move essentially. Whoa, that's a square, not a rectangle. Whoa, that's not what I needed. This is what I needed. I can even give you some idea.
Chicken monsters.
Love it.
All right.
Yeah, I had some fun coming up with this. It's going to be daunting and silly at the same time. So the hallway essentially spans like this in the square you're on and the two squares next to it, right? So that 15 foot wide,
Okay.
Mhm.
and it goes down the center line of the house.
Like where the carpet is.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
basically, you guys are on where the carpet is, but
Okay.
upstairs.
Got it.
There's a bedroom on the right where you are
Mm-hmm.
to get to oh no, it'd be the one in front of here. So you would have to go down the hallway a bit to get to the center room where the stairs presumably would be, and you can't see any other way down. So you would need to move essentially from where you are to here, and then make a right, and then you could come down the. Does that make
Yeah,
sense? You
yeah,
can come
yeah.
downstairs if you were trying to
Well,
come downstairs,
if-
or back out the window behind you if you should want to. And there is
Because we're both kind of like in this situation where you popped in and I popped in after you.
Yeah.
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 And at the center of the hallway on the other end is what you can now see now that you're fully in, is a banshee.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Let me find a banshee.
Oh, I didn't put that one on there. Whoops, my bad.
That's all right.
My bad. I forgot to put that one on there.
Find a ghost or something.
Yep.
Well, over the sending
Oh,
stone.
perfect.
So you two are facing a banshee, and you were downstairs with two people,
Yes.
two humanoids that look mad at you, and two very vicious giant chickens.
Yeah. You hear Rosemary go, I got 4 problems down here. 2 of them are mesmerized.
And a witch ain't one.
Yep. And 2 of them are real weird looking chickens.
Are Banshee Fae in D&D?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I can tell you now.
I don't want to look them up.
No.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, they are not
No?
Fae. I will give you that.
Okay,
They are not
cool.
Fae.
I was like, I know real world Banshee lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay. They're probably undead or something. Okay, so just as a free action as we're starting initiative, is that okay if I right?
Yeah.
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 Oh, go help Rosemary.
But are you? Fine. Why don't you go help Rosemary?
Fine. We'll both go help Rosemary.
This seems like the best idea.
Okay, go.
And like leaps out of the window and flies down to go.
I will
assist.
give you both a chance to readjust if you would like.
Oh no, I'm starting here.
Oh, you're starting.
You sneaky son of a bitch. The last time I ever believe you, I
I
trusted you.
love the siblingness of all this.
Meister +7. I guess I should have put in deception. Now, he believed it when he said it. He just changed his mind after you left.
So,
Okay.
would you like to readjust where you are, Sage?
I'll go down because I believed you.
Yeah.
Last time that'll ever happen.
I'm
When you
gonna
can also
make
fly.
Tim and the Banshee at like 75% opacity, so we know
They're upstairs.
they're
Upstairs.
upstairs.
Yeah,
Tim and the Banshee
Actually,
is a
maybe, like,
good band
band
name.
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm gonna do 50% because it's not enough.
And I think so instead of running for the door to the bedroom and going up the stairs, Rosemary is going to get as like actually where she is probably good. Am I within 30 feet of all of those chickens and or people?
Uh,
Just about.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Maybe not the
Yes.
Banshee, but
Guess who's getting bagpipes, motherfuckers?
Well, the Banshee's upstairs anyway,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
But no, just the chicken. The 4 problems down here. You said you needed help.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's only going to make them scared.
Okay.
I can't, I mean,
Quicker we deal with this, the quicker we can get Tim out the fuck out of here.
yes.
You left the glaive physical guy upstairs with the ghost.
It's a +1 glaive. It's got magic bonus.
Oh my god.
I'll
guess
be
that's
right
true.
back.
Right
All right.
behind you.
All right, so now that everybody's situated where they are, Sage, you're first up.
That's you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Was waiting for Ezthe. Was waiting for Ezthe to be
I'm sorry,
called.
Estee, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to come up here
Okay.
and engage the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken 1.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait, no.
Oh, you want to hear my silly name I came up with for them?
Yes.
They are roosterlings.
Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
I love it.
So yes, I'm going to attack with my vicious dagger.
Go for it. Because clucker sounded like a slur.
It sure
It
does.
does. It sure does,
I'm
yeah.
not sure what it would be a slur for, but
But it
like,
sounds bad.
Yeah, for sure it
sounds
does.
bad. That was my first idea, and it was like, oh, I like it, and I don't when I said it.
19 total, dirty 19 to hit.
For the AC?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you hit it.
Okay, so that's 1d8.
You got through all of its chicken armor.
God. 2. So it does
Mm-hmm.
1d8 and 2d6
Mm.
because it's vicious. And that's 9 plus 3, so it does 12 points of damage.
All right. That was chicken 1.
And then I am going to use a focus point
Mm-hmm.
to follow up with a flurry of blows.
hit him in the nuggets.
And that's 11 plus 6 is 17 to hit.
Hits.
And then that'll be just you plus 3. Yeah, 4.
4 total?
And then
Flurry of blows, you get 1 more, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to see. I am gonna go ahead and spend another focus point to Hand of Harm. So I have hit a creature with an unarmed strike and dealt damage. So that gives me 1d8 plus 4 necrotic on this chicken. And that's 10 more damage.
Turn 1 monks, man. They have all their
Yep.
stuff. I love it. 10 more damage. You've done 26 total so far, and it is bloodied.
Okay. And then I have spent 2 focus points, and then I've got 1 more attack. And that's 15.
To hit?
Yeah.
It's
Great.
not a lot of armor on these chickens.
Another 8 damage.
Another 8.
Turns out the chickens weren't even hostile towards us until now.
That is 34 you've done total. Yep. And this thing is not looking good.
Great.
All right. Anything else? Movement?
You know, I feel good here. Am I good? Your bagpipes are selective, right?
Yeah, no, I think you should be good. I won't bagpipe you if that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, each creature of your choice.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that should be fine.
Mhm. All right. If that's all, Rosemary, you're up.
Okay. Let's play some bagpipes, y'all. And then I'm just deciding on my bonus action. Okay, I think I am gonna do that. So, how do these things work? Pipes of Haunting. Take a magic action to play them and expend 1 charge to create an eerie spellbinding tune. Each creature of your choice within 30 feet must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or have the frightened condition for 1 minute.
Eerie spell. Did they misspell ear splitting?
It
That's what I meant to say.
Remind
could be
me,
both.
Do conditions stack?
Depends on the. What do you mean? Like, you can't get disadvantage more than once.
So the effects don't stack, but you can have multiple conditions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if one of them gets cleared off, you might still have disadvantage from something else.
Cool. Yep. Okay, just making sure.
A
Alright.
creature that fails the save repeats it at the end of its turn, ending the effect on a success.
Okay, what do I have to roll? Give me that one more time.
DC 15 Wisdom.
And for both the chickens and the two
And the
performers.
2 performers, yes.
Okay, wisdom. My chickens are wise. Does a 9 do it?
No!
Just so close.
How about? Oh, that one's not bad, but probably not good enough. Wisdom. So 13 plus 1 is 14.
No.
Okay, so both chickens.
Sorry,
fail.
chickens.
And for listeners, we are level 8, just so you know. That's where.
Okay. The human performer got a 15 on the nose,
Okay.
and the satyr got crit failed.
Yay!
Satyr crit failed.
So the 2 chickens are chicken, and so is the satyr.
The 2 chickens are chicken.
They're chickening.
Okay, so they're both frightened, and so is the satyr. Anything else happens?
No, that's it. They just have the frightened condition.
Okay, so they can't move closer to you, and they have disadvantage on their attacks.
I believe so.
Okay.
It conveniently doesn't say what the frightened condition is.
I'll look it up.
It's ability checks and attacks. You have disadvantage on both
Mm-hmm.
when the source of fear is within line of
Yeah,
sight,
in line
and
of
you
sight.
can't approach.
Yeah, can't approach them. Okay, yep, I had that one.
Okay, great.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Can't move towards the door. Unless you move somewhere else. Are you moving anywhere? Or are you...
I think I might be good here for now.
Okay.
Let me look at my bonus act. I don't really have any bonus actions that are helpful right now. Is that a level spell? Yeah, I don't want to do that. None of my cantrips are bonus actions. Rude.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I need to stay in their line of sight, so
Oh,
I'll be
wait.
scared. Wait.
Did you ever tell me your initiative?
11.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to put you in. I was like, I'm missing somebody.
It's fine.
Everybody forgets about Tim, the liar.
I changed my mind.
Don't believe you.
I meant it when I said it.
I feel like I have
3 of my creatures rolled the same thing for initiative.
If it's after me, I'm okay with it.
They're all after you.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah, I think I don't have any bonus actions that will be useful right now, and I'm gonna stay where I am. So
So next up are the satyr and the human. They are both before Tim, which means the rest of everybody else goes after Tim.
Okay.
And the satyr rolling slightly higher and is frightened. Can't move and probably isn't going to move. Well, it can't move closer to you, but that's pretty bottlenecking. So isn't going to move. And cast what I love is conveniently called just mockery. Not vicious mockery, but
Regular
just
mockery.
regular
Not vicious,
mockery.
it's just regular.
You're like doing your best, mockery.
And is going to target the one that just really messed up the chicken. So Sage. Sage, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. No, come. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that one's like you've used me too much. You haven't used any of the others. Who knows where the fuck it went? This is why I need this many dice. The real reason.
Oh, Satyr should have had advantage on that check, but on that save. But next
Oh.
time, it's fine.
Oh, for charm.
That's an 11.
Does not beat the DC 12.
Ooh.
Oh my god, how rude.
It doesn't have. Oh, you're doing something?
No, I'm seeing if I have anything to do. I don't think I do, but just in case.
It's not vicious mockery, so you don't feel bad outside of taking 7 psychic damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And the satyr, as a matter of fact, is going to move, but it's like they're kind of close, so tucks in a corner. Ends turn. The human who is free to move.
Someone help me remember. I'm gonna need to look for that before. I do.
Yeah, I'll help you look for it.
And who has that much movement? Can I make that? Just, yeah. It's going to go there. And
Don't forget your 3 temporary hit points from snack.
I had them in, and then the damage ate
Oh,
them.
well,
it might be the seat. It might be the seat.
Mhm.
uh-oh.
I crit.
Oh,
I never crit. And I
Crit for what?
So 18 on the die. I mean, it's just a regular human man swinging a sword, but it's a crit nonetheless. So 15 slashing damage.
ooh.
I crit and maxed on the
Ow.
damage die. It's the seat.
That's how it goes sometimes.
You have a reaction about it?
Oh, that's 15 on me.
Yeah. Yeah, he ran right up to you.
And that's slashing.
Slashing. Yes.
So I do have a reaction about it.
I thought
I'm
you
gonna
might.
deflect
Yep.
by 1d10 plus 11.
Plus 11?
Mhm.
At level 8?
So that's
I think it's your level plus your proficiency bonus.
either way. I deflected 15.
Yeah, nice.
So he does 0 damage to you.
Nice.
And
Your face.
And then
Uh-huh.
I'm going to redirect
Mm-hmm.
by spending a focus point
Uh-huh. I thought you might.
and DC 15 dex saving throw for the regular human man.
Regular human. Hey, he's not bad at that one.
Do you have to shout, stop hitting yourself?
I got 11 plus 3,
14.
which is 15.
It's not.
It's not.
I'm concerned about you. I'm concerned that the seat has gone to your head.
No. Yep, he gets deflected on. So go ahead and roll it.
He takes 7 plus 3, 10 damage.
Jesus.
Same type dealt by the attack.
I crit you and I take 10 damage.
Yeah.
That's how it go when you
how I-
attack the bug.
That's
yeah,
how I
you
go.
get what you get.
When you hit him, double 10s. This is actually a good one for you all. He wakes up out of his haze
Oh.
because he was not trying to fight you,
Yeah.
and is immediately like, "No, I'm sorry. No, please, don't,
No, run,
takes off like out the door, like
Good.
full sprint out the door. He is off the battlefield.
Great. And
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
great. That's good.
Yeah, that's a reaction. Yeah. All right. So that was the satyr and the human. Tim, you're up.
Okay.
Upstairs with the banshee.
What is the banshee doing in reaction? Is she like getting ready to scream at us, or like what? Like,
You cannot tell what her next moves are.
but she's a red circle combatant.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fine.
Tim, get down here.
You
I'm-
opened a window,
Yeah.
and this went from yellow space
Yeah.
to red space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just go, no! And I cast Hunter's Mark on her.
Okay.
And then I back roll out the window
Okay.
to parkour down to the ground floor and get involved in that.
Do me a favor and roll acrobatics on that.
Not athletics.
I think the back roll is more of an acrobatic.
I'm parkouring down. I'm just like ejecting out the window.
You could do either. Go for it.
All right.
Have your fun.
I will. It's my turn to be a whiny baby about everything. 22.
I shall remember
Yeah.
this.
22 does it. It was
All right.
graceful.
So I don't know how much of my movement would that use.
You have to get out the window. Let's say that's 5. The whole parkour down, let's say, is another 10, 15. Does that sound fair?
Yep.
Yeah. So you are right outside the front door. I would say to clear the porch is another 5. To get right where your sisters are, or your siblings are, will be another 5. So that's 20.
Okay, so I've used 20 of my 40 movement.
Mm-hmm.
Then, oh, great. If I can get to here, as
Glaive.
I go
Which you
running
can.
in,
Yeah.
I'm going to attack the chicken in front of Sage
Okay.
with my glaive.
Okay.
And
The one that's already hurt.
is that the one in front of?
Yeah, the one in front of
the
me
one
is
that's already-
bloodied.
Yeah,
The one that's
great.
already bloodied and beat up.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Whoop, get back in there. 15?
It's
Oh, it's actually 18. Sorry, I can't do math.
got past the chicken armor either way.
Okay. Okay. And damage. Oh god, that's only 7 damage.
7.
Yeah.
So 7 was enough to down it.
Oh, that was my minimum damage.
Hold on. But it uses a reaction with its final breath,
Great.
as these chickens can do.
Yeah. Dying breath chicken attack. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And as you strike it and the life is leaving it, it drops a single egg
Perfect.
directly beneath where it is, topples over, and is unconscious
Does-
for now.
Okay.
Yeah, just and topples over.
Okay.
Anybody within 10 feet of it, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Perception. Okay. Is it
Mhm.
ticking?
Lucky.
Ooh, almost a crit.
15 is what I need.
23.
I didn't make it.
Okay.
'cause I
If
had
you made it,
12.
roll a dex save with advantage.
Oh, okay.
If you
Uh-oh.
didn't make it, roll a dex save flat.
This is the splash damage.
Oh, yeah.
You've been waiting for this.
I have.
Well, I got a 15.
When you came in and said, I get within 10 feet of it, it's like, oh no. You got a 15?
Yeah.
And I got a 22.
Okay, so you both hit the DC, so you're going to take half of this. But the egg that drops destroys the chicken at least, so you don't have to worry about it getting
Oh,
back
okay.
up.
That's good.
I thought a new chicken was gonna come.
Oh, no, this is more of a chicken bomb.
out. I love it.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Now I want chicken.
Uh,
Explosion. It's good. I heard it,
Thank
and I
you.
see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
there we go. That wasn't a good roll. It was okay. You both made it. Okay,
Yeah.
so you both take half of this. But it is 7 force damage and 5 fire damage.
Ooh.
Okay. That's before half.
That's before half.
okay.
So
I don't have any
12 total, so you
resistances.
take 6. Unless you
Uh,
have any resistance, you take 6.
All right. So I lose my temp and 3 hit points.
Mhm. That was a bad roll.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to set temporary to 0, or it won't subtract it.
Hold on. I might have
Reaction.
charts. No, I used my reaction, but it's
I'm happy taking the 6 damage for what it's worth. You don't have to do anything on my behalf.
I can't, and it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm also probably going to heal you when it's my turn again.
I mean, technically, I could just heal myself.
I'm made of
um,
meat.
Yeah, but you can use your bonus actions for other things.
There was something here.
Oh, but I can take chicken one off the board. That thing blew up.
Bye, chicken.
Bye, chicken.
There's so much. Oh, there we go. I take no damage.
You take no damage?
Evasion. When subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving
Evasion's
throw
so good.
to take half,
You
you
take
instead
no damage.
take none.
Yep.
You can
Nice.
get right in there with these things as long as you make the save. Yep. That's really good.
I thought
Nice.
being at 10 feet would save me from AoE.
It's a 10-foot
Yep.
radius.
I love it.
So there's no need to save. I've only taken 4 damage.
Great.
So now I would like to cleave to the other chicken.
You can do if you can do that,
Yeah,
sure.
the glaive has the cleave mastery.
Oh, is it within your reach?
Yeah, it's 10 feet away.
Oh, nice. Yeah, go for it.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Get that chicken.
Okay, so it's a D10 plus 6, so 16 plus 9 is 25 damage on the glaive.
Jesus.
And now I'm going to use my second attack.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Oh
Hold
shit!
on.
I forgot I had a second attack on my turn. Damn it.
Oh, whoops.
Hold on. I don't think Graze does that. It's the same type. Sorry, it only does my ability modifier. I don't get to roll all that, so the crit is wasted on the Graze.
Oh,
Yeah.
So what is
Oh, sorry, not Graze. This is supposed to be Cleave. Why does
Yeah.
this say Graze? Oh, because that's what the glaive says, but I'm using the halberd stats. They're all the same. They just I wanted the cleave effect. So hold on, let me look at that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's a glaive or a halberd. Okay. So cleave, hit a creature. When I hit, the second creature takes the halberd's damage, but don't add your ability modifier.
Okay.
So it's just 10 from the crit plus 9 that I rolled, so it's just 19 damage.
Okay. Takes 19.
Or I guess, no, 1 point of that is the magic bonus, so it would add that, so 20.
20.
It's just my strength bonus that doesn't go into it.
Okay.
And then my second attack
Mm-hmm.
against that chicken
Mm-hmm.
is 18 or something.
Yeah, hits.
And damage is 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage. Got it. It is bloodied.
Okay. That's I did a bonus action, I did move, I attacked twice, I'm good.
Yay.
Chicken's turn.
Chicken's turn. Actually, I can move any of them. They're all rolled 9. Both
Oh.
the chickens were on the same
Oh.
initiative. They
Oh.
both rolled a 9. The banshee also rolled a 9. So,
Oh, also as a free action, I'm not a liar.
Good.
Chicken didn't appreciate you killing other chicken,
Bring it,
nor
chicken.
hitting it.
Bring it.
So chicken's gonna run right up to you to attack
Okay, I'll
you.
take my opportunity attack as it approaches.
It's already in it. It's already in your range because you hit it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it
within
didn't-
your.
it has
It's not
to enter-
entering your
it has
range.
to enter the
Yeah,
range.
if you're gonna take that
Oh,
opportunity attack, you could not have hit me.
All right.
You would have had to step back another 5 feet
Yeah.
at the end of your turn.
Okay. That's fine.
Mhm.
I'm glad it's attacking me and not them.
Yep, it's gonna move here though.
You're on him today,
Him. Thank you.
or at least for now.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
That can
Literally today.
change
right?
with the wind.
And I keep forgetting I gave these things advantage on saving throws, so I didn't do any of that. Oh well, whoops. Is a dirty 20 gonna hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of AC 17.
17.
Is the chicken is still frightened though, so it has disadvantage.
Oh, and
Oh.
actually can't move towards.
I didn't move.
Yeah.
I moved laterally.
No, it was diagonally
It
up.
was lateral from Sage and
Oh,
diagonal down.
you're right
to
because
Tim.
it was.
Yeah, it can't move towards me. At the
Okay,
bottom.
well, never
Yeah.
mind. Sage takes that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that I can interfere with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the first time you rolled disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, it's 19 instead of 20.
And that hits you, right?
Yeah, 17 as well.
Okay, hold on. There's a thing I can do. Sentinel. Immediately after a creature within 5 feet of you, well, within my range that's fine.
Mhm.
Or hits a target other than you, you can make an opportunity attack against that creature. So I can't stop the attack, but I do get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So do you want to complete your attack first, and then I'll do mine?
Yeah, I'll do that. Just that first hit. I need another one of these. Okay, you take 7 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then you need to make a con save, a DC 12 con save.
Okay.
It's a sharp chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's a thing to this.
Have you seen their little feet claws?
Oh yeah.
And this was all
top
feet.
of their-
This was
Oh,
a vicious
okay.
peck. Hmm?
15.
15. So I'm gonna tell you what almost happened.
Now I do want to clarify that this chicken is a vicious pecker, and that's an important detail to the story. Okay.
Only one of us gets to be a vicious pecker today.
Yeah.
So it came at you with its beak and slashed across you enough to do damage, but you could tell it was trying to actually break skin deeper. And you notice when it backs up that the tip of its beak is almost dripping.
Ooh.
And you feel from where it cut through you and actually made contact, it's hot. Like incredibly hot. So you don't know what almost happened, but it was
Something not good.
trying to basically inject you, something to that degree.
No, thank you.
No.
And do your thing, and then I'll take my second attack.
Okay, take 7 damage.
7 damage.
15 hits the chicken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 damage.
You guys have not rolled low enough to miss the chickens.
Well, my bonus to hit is +9. So, with the glaive at least.
All right. And second attack on the chicken.
Also a disadvantage.
Also, it won't really matter. I'm pretty sure I missed here. Yeah, I'm guessing that 7 doesn't hit.
No.
Yeah,
It's close.
it wasn't. It was bad before the disadvantage.
Your chicken can make a save again against the bagpipes, though. if
I
it-
will remember I have advantage on
Oh,
those
yeah.
now. And does what kind of save is it?
DC 15 Wisdom.
Oh yeah, I hit 15.
Okay.
So that chicken,
Chicken is not scared anymore.
not scared anymore.
It's a chicken.
I
Did we
don't-
make that joke already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and now it is the Banshee's turn.
10-minute warning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was gonna end it this round. The Banshee, because I love that it can do this. Can you bring it full opacity?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Just goes through the floor.
It comes down to the floor to this level.
Yep.
And then, yeah, it sees what's happening here.
Oh man, I used my reaction already.
You did. And it's going to try to do, well, I also love the name of this, a corrupting touch.
Bad touch.
Just a bad,
Mhm.
ghostly touch. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll roll the second attack first. I'm pretty sure that misses. 12.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. So you take 9 necrotic damage.
Ouchies.
And then,
Okay,
Yeah.
now I could use some healing.
Yeah.
now, because you've been a problem, Tim,
Yeah.
the Banshee looks at you, and it doesn't do its wail, but it does almost this ghostly sound right at you. And it makes what nobody else sees, because it doesn't physically happen. It kind of happens zoomed in on you.
Mm.
The most horrifying face you've ever seen. Like
Okay.
whatever your nightmare is,
Oh, it's Large Marge from Pee-wee's Playhouse or Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Scared the shit out of me as a child. So that's what it is.
so you need to make a wisdom save, DC 13.
This is versus fear.
This is, yeah, if you're going to be
I
frightened.
have advantage versus that.
You have
Oh,
advantage.
nice.
Because of my Fey Wanderer Ranger. That's not bad. That's wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
How about an 18?
You are not afraid. You have a moment of fear, and then you're like,
I've seen scarier than you. I know Silefer.
Incredible.
and we'll pick up at the beginning of the next round next time if that's all right with everybody.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you, audience. This has been fun. Thank you for letting me sit in this seat. I like it. It's kind of different. Yeah.
We got 2 more sessions of this.
We got 2 more sessions. Yeah, come back.
in.
It's gonna be more chicken shenanigans if you're not picking up a theme here. I'd like to thank our chat mods for all that they do and all the work they do to make this possible. You have 3 ways to watch this. 2 ways, live or later. Some would say 3 if you believe that you could watch it before, but then we're into the quantum verse, so that depends on what you believe. Thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. It's because of all you do that we're able to enjoy this without worrying about publishers and that we can just play the game we want to and make it good and do it out of love because we love doing what we do. Reverse way.
Hello, I am Pooja. I don't use pronouns, and I have been playing Sage, currently he, him, Changeling, Monk, Middle Child. And you can find me on the internet as Forgotten Saves. If you want to hear me play more TTRPGs, you can find me in the Happy Jacks back catalog. We recently did a one-shot over 3 parts of Eternal Ruin, which was a very fun little, very moody dungeon crawl, mysterious, atmospheric game, and it was so much fun. So highly recommend you check that out. And if you want to make the world a little bit better, reach out to your people, reach out to your representatives and your senators, and organize with your friends. Find organizations. There are people already in your area doing the work. I can promise you that. Find out who they are and go lend your efforts to that, because we could all use it in this day and age. And whether that's in the United States, where we are currently living the worst timeline, or elsewhere where you could also be living the worst timeline. It's hard out there, but we love you. You are loved.
Very true. Hi, everybody. I'm Sam. I use they, them pronouns, and I have been Sage, she, her.
You've been Rosemary.
Nope, Rosemary.
Different cooking spice.
Keep getting us confused.
It's weird that those two siblings were named after cooking spices, and Tim is just Tim.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been Rosemary, she, her, elf artificer, eldest sibling, and bagpiper of doom.
So much fun.
You can find me on the internet under my author pen name, Sylvie Hellstaff. Mostly on Blue Sky and a little bit on Instagram, and definitely on my website, sylviehellstaff.com. I write monster romance novels. They're gay and fun and full of queer joy and monsters that are hot and mental health rep and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you like any of those things and are an adult who likes to read spicy books,
Sex. There's so much sex in them.
there's a lot.
Awesome.
There's the spice.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot. It's a good time, but they're also very cozy. I've been told.
Yeah. Accurate.
A lot
They're
of
very affirming.
yeah, I hope so. That's kind of why I write them, because I needed that. And if you need a little nice something in your life, go check out my books. You'd be supporting an indie author. And like Pooh just said, get out there in the community and find your people, and do good things with them. The world needs more of that.
And I'm Jason. I've been playing Tim, the youngest sibling. We both use he, him pronouns. You can follow me on Blue Sky and Twitch at It's Probably Okay. I stream there usually games that are turned up to the maximum difficulty, and I die a lot because I enjoy that. That's just how I am. So, yeah, I hope to see you around there, and stop into your local public library. They'll be very glad to see you.
Hello, everyone. I have been Dion. I've been playing all the characters. I use he, him pronouns. My characters are all of them. Many of them weren't even humanoid or had sex or gender because chickens. Well, chickens have sex, not these
Yeah.
though.
No.
These are made by magic.
Yeah. You don't deserve it.
I am not on the internet because I'm in grad school, but I just want to say, if I can give you anything, it is reach outside of your comfort zone. Because as much as I look comfortable on that side, this was a different pressure, and I decided to do it anyway, and it was a joy. So reach outside of your comfort zone, do something new. That thing you're afraid of trying, go try it. It'll probably be great.
I have to add one thing I forgot to put on mine is we as a group love our friend Adam, and Adam just really needed to take today off to get a jump start on a bunch of things, and we knew they were going to need to take the next 2 Sundays as well. And this group, I called them last night. This is not a dig on Adam. We love Adam, and because we love Adam so much, I called everybody last night. I was like, what if we did this? Right? And Dion was like, you bet I'm going to run it, and we're going to play these weird characters with classes we never played. And like, everybody just dug in and did that because we love our friends so much and each other, and we wanted to just jump in and start this. There were like 12 hours notice, maybe 18 hours, go. And I love that. So thank you, Dion, for stepping up to step in and do that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. All right. I have to say more things, I think. Join us next time for more chicken shenanigans next week and the
Yeah.
week after. Who knows? They might get bigger. They might get more. Come back for more
Oh,
chicken.
yeah.
If you want to catch up on previous episodes that are not chicken related, visit us on happyjacks.org/the Astral Circus. And if you want to find all of our other APs, check us out on the Happy Jacks Network. Visit happyjacks.org. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon.
I'm going to get chicken and waffles.
Bye.
Bye.